We got a corner camera that works. Woohoo!
I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah, well, you're not supposed to. All right, let's see here. Let's go to... No, we already did that. No, it's not there. Let's make sure this is right. No.
There, I see something now.
Discard. There we go. Okay. There we go. And we got the sound going. And over here. And we're showing my game screen. Hopefully you see it.
Yes.
All right. And at the same time, I'm going to jump over to Discord. And we don't switch here, but we are going to turn on the video. I want to turn on the screen. We're going to turn on the screens, and we're going to turn on the entire screen, and go live. I don't want video. I just want the screen. All right. So you should, if you choose to look at my monitor, you'll see, look in Discord, you should see my monitor there as well. For those times when I jump over to the regular screen and it's not in Foundry. As we went through all that drama, my body temperatures seem to have increased. All that stress. I know you were sweating too, weren't you, Leonard? Yeah, that's what I thought. So, last time we met, we had finished the Aura Theator, killed him off, and leveled up, and Grolgark, the young gold dragon, went crazy, and you subdued him, and Gloin killed, murdered our very own
in cold blood
Katota, laying there dead. And as Katota is laying there dead, he turns from his masculine self into an androgynous being. As it becomes very obvious that he was a changeling. But life force drained, he's dead. I really like the idea that I came up with in my video, because I'm sure you all watched my video.
I did.
Good, because you had homework.
Of course.
You had homework.
Yes, but I still don't quite understand what happened at this part, so keep going.
Yeah, so instead of saying, because I found it very awkward how we did it. It felt very above the table, like, oh, it's okay, I want to die. No. So I envisioned your spirit trying to pull away, and where the 3 death saves is just, that's how long it took for your spirit to actually break free from the body. That's all it was. That's all.
So you're dead. Okay.
Yeah, so by the end of those 3 failed, he leans up, he says, it's okay, guys, don't heal me. The Wanderer, Traveler, I said it wrong in the video too. If you watch, I corrected it in the words, in text. I said, the Traveler has a new path for me, somewhere warmer, much warmer.
So we saw his ghost, and his ghost is like, it's cool, bro.
It's okay. And he just pulled and pulled.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what they decided to play it at.
Yeah, so I kind of reframed the story a little bit there, but you didn't watch the video.
So Katota died.
Tota died.
And what did we do with the body?
Burial at sea.
You stripped all of his belongings off of him, and you cut a hole in the ice, and you dumped his body in.
There was plenty of holes in the ice that you didn't need to cut.
Okay.
And the guide that was there.
Probably tied a weight to his ankles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be seen again.
And Katota is gone, no longer.
Okay.
Went back up to the village. Then we spent the next 2 days. The next day collecting all the treasure, including your choice of the two magic items, which I can put on screen here.
I forgot.
Chose
You
the
weren't
ring.
here last week.
I suspected you'd pick as reading it. You don't use a shield, do you?
Nope.
Yeah, but So the ring had at least one thing here. Can use the ring. Can use an action. Expend 1 of 3 of its charges. Attack one creature you can see within 6 feet.
So-
silvery light.
Is this thing going to be in D&D Beyond, or
No,
is it
not well.
off
Not yet.
off campus?
It is off campus. Now, of all the ones, notice though that this one does require attunement.
Okay.
So, and everyone, right? You can only have 3 attuned items.
Yep.
So you're gonna have to check if it's worth it or not. I don't know. I haven't looked at your sheet to know if you have 3 things yet or not. But this ring requires attunement. The other ones, it didn't specifically say. This one does specifically say. The other ones did not specifically say, and I chose that they didn't need to.
Okay. Where do I find this? Can you send it to me, or-
Did I send it to you in a text?
I think he did.
in the group?
It might be in the group text from a week ago. If it's not, I can get it to you. Let's see here.
Yeah, you're stuck in the video, but
Copy,
That's right. I was supposed to send Christian.
message, Glenn Woodard, and paste. Just send it to your personal text. Got it?
text or Discord?
Personal text.
Oh, okay, there it is. Cool.
Okay. All right. So that's enough with that. Quit notes. And so we spent the first day afterwards collecting all the treasure. And then we spent the second day afterwards, which was kind of nice because after 2 full long rests, you were able to get rid of your exhaustion. Right? 1 level exhaustion goes with each day of rest. So after your second long rest, exhaustion's gone. And that second day, you use to break free the 2 frozen carapaces of the Remoraz. So, and you freed it, you gutted it, cleaned it, you collected their poison sac, which should be worth 400 gold to you if you can do the transaction correctly back at Gundolin. Right? Everyone's nodding. We're all happy. We agree. Fantastic. All right. So after that, you drag it all up and hurrah, hurrah! We killed the dragon with the Eskimos up there. You get in your ships, and I imagine you're dragging the Ramirez bodies in the water behind you as you row back to the ship. And you get back on board. And we're on board the Dillirar. You do have Macath with you.
And did you say our guide got killed too?
You
One
have
of
2
them.
guides.
Yeah.
One stayed up, one went down with us because his brother was taken.
Yeah.
We got 2 with expectation. One of them would probably die.
The male, then the
And
dude.
the male ended up
Okay.
dying.
Yeah. And so from there, you get on the ship and you debate where you're going to go next. You decide to go to Orlisburg, the place you stopped on the way up there. And I believe Christian picked up some more herbs for making healing potions. Ken picked up some odd ends for his tinkering, and we dropped off the guide. And from there, we headed toward. We had made the decision that we were going to go to the ruins of Askarl, as agreed with Captain Schindler, to help them out with their quest to help their Matilda's brother with his petrification, with his issues, in search of the healing stone. Right? And then from there, assuming you survive that, you would go back to Gundeberg and hopefully get your Dillirar fastened with some breasts, more or less.
Oh yeah, and we earned something like 12,000 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very large amount of gold.
And then after that, there's 2 potential
Yeah,
quests
yeah,
that we've got
absolutely.
to decide on.
Yep, 2
You guys
potential.
gotta wait for a second.
Yeah, so 2 potential quests. One of which was go Varum the White, who lost his mask and was searching for it in the Serpent Hills. The other one was there's a green dragon and his rider in the Misty Forest. Both of which are
Waterdeep.
Waterdeep is here. So this is the Misty This is the Misty Forest here, right? So go to Waterdeep because McCath wants you to take her back to Waterdeep to talk to the Archmage or whatever, and could use adventurers just like you. Help us out by killing the Screen Dragon and collecting his mask, or go to the Serpent Hills and stop McCath from getting the White Mask. And there, so you can kind of see they kind
They're
of
kind of in line, so we can do the Mystic
and
Forest.
I don't know if anyone else noticed, but do you remember what the Well of Dragons is?
No.
But here you have Misty Forest. Here you have the Serpent Hills. It was way back with the Mist Dragon at Port Last. They were caravanning to the Well of Dragons with the treasure. All right,
That's where
and
the big...
the Well of Dragons is right there.
Where?
Where's your pointer?
Oh, way down here.
It doesn't work on the screen. All right, just above the Sunset Mountains. If you're looking in Discord, you would see it. Lower right hand. You can see,
Yeah, I saw it.
You can see my mouse.
Yeah. There's the Forest of Worms, which I guess that makes sense. Has to do with dragons.
Sure.
Yeah.
Serpent Hills. Yeah, and then the Misty Forest. And so, when I took the picture in the video, I did intentionally crop it so maybe you get this screen in there, and if you knew, it's right there as the Well of Dragons. So, there's a little secret for you, a little insight. But we are way up here. We are way up here. We were in the boat, and it was like the 10-day, 12-day, 14-day maybe. It was a long boat ride from Arlesburg to Ascarl. And so I had asked what might be doing. As a matter of fact, if I do Control D, and I click here, it tells me by sailing ship 9 days. If assuming smooth sailing, you got 10 days. 10 days of sailing, and so with 10 days in a ship, what would people be doing? Start with the easy one. Olak. What would Olak be doing?
Trying to get to Minnie to his next form.
Yeah. So, and where is Minnie at this point? He was at first a monodrone.
Yep, and then he upgraded to a duo drone before we went on this little adventure, and now it's
Tridrone.
I gotta find the email. Yeah, Tridrone sounds right because it's
Now he's a tripod?
Tri.
So, and do you want to explain how it is you gain this knowledge of how to upgrade him? Or how it is he becomes upgradable?
I just learned things, Eventually I figure it out.
So that would be no, he doesn't want to share.
Well, I'm pretty sure I've said it out loud. It's when he depending on the number of humanoids he's killed.
So similar line to everyone else. For him to upgrade, it depends. So 1 was 1, 2 was 2, 3 was 3.
That's why you fed him 3 kobolds.
Yeah.
Yep.
But pretty soon,
Dragon Boy.
I believe it becomes exponential or something
It gets significantly harder. But that's also about the point where, they're not tin cans.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so he can come God mode. You don't have to kill like a bazillion people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which means our heroes would probably want to take him down anyway.
Yes.
So
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Do you get what was that thing that we had in the Amber Temple? That like.
Oh,
guardian-
the Shield Guardian?
Yeah. Did it ever get like Shield Guardian-esque? I assume so, eventually.
I don't know, because eventually it we run out of like actual D&D 5e stuff.
Right. That's so true. So they're in. You have to go to the wiki, right?
Yeah, Tridone is what he's upgrading to.
Yeah, and these are called automatons, right? However you spell it. Automatons. That's not right, but is it close enough?
Auto?
No. Not.
Monodrone.
Yeah, I could start with monodrone. But monodrone is a type of creature that is a
Oh yeah.
automaton.
Oh, Modron.
Modron. Modron. That's right.
Pentadrone is the highest actual one we get to.
Yeah, but that's like god status, right?
Not really. 32 hit points.
Oh! You're saying in D&D 5e?
Yeah.
Yeah. So at D&D, if I go to it's not in the chart here. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah. So Pentadrone, right? Was that what you said?
Yeah, that's the highest D&D 5e goes.
That's the highest D&D 5e. But then there's some equation I used to say how many people he had to kill to get up the, and it wasn't just one or two more. It grows exponential.
Yeah, it's like 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 10th, 19th, 180th, 370th, so on and so forth.
So Minnie's going to be doing some genocide later.
I was going to say, he's going to go blow up the whole town.
Yeah. Well, if you need him to be that strong, at some point he might, and he could die at some point, and he just but he didn't have to go all the way back. He just has to go start back at that whatever he was on. Anyway, so that was what Olak was doing. Ruckus, you probably heard in the video. Good news, one of the guides died that saw you.
Oh, so I'm down to 7, I think.
The bad news is McCath knows. McCath, the red...
Because she saw me turn back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There was no good way to explain that all of a sudden this other dude that's not a shark appeared. And the shark dude was gone. She's a smart girl. She figured it out. It's a wash. It's a wash.
Worked for Batman. Oops, I just clicked something. Oh.
All right. Gloin is probably crying his eyes out at some. Oh, he's hitting the drink. How does Gloin feel about becoming the dragon anymore?
Well, survival might depend upon it, but not anytime soon.
Yeah, and you've reset, right? So now the challenge, you're going to have to kill another human being.
Right. And as a lawful good dragon, so I have to kill it as a dragon.
Yeah.
So lawful good dragon, I'm not just going to kill someone arbitrarily like some people would. It has to be in the line of duty.
Yeah, in heat of battle.
Right.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. And let's see. Noel, are you back?
Yes.
So you have a 10-day on the ship. What's Varinka doing?
So, my primary concern is we have accumulated a significant pressure.
Yep.
And so I will be continuously protecting that, guarding it. When you do see me, you may see me muttering at my hand or just mumbling when I'm not around somebody. And basically kind of withdrawing from everybody a little bit.
Does that draw the attention of anyone? Does anyone care? Varinka has become somewhat withdrawn. and protective of your treasure hoard.
Yeah, I don't think Olax would notice. He's too busy.
Is she getting
I was
I'm too
thinking
drunk.
possessive of the
I was
money?
thinking more. That's what dragons do, right? Well, and I know she's not a dragon, obviously, but like that's.
Well, dragon hordes,
funny, right?
according to Lord of the Rings, can have a spell on them. What if she's been caught by a dragon spell?
Yeah, so Ruckus might be the one that would notice something like that.
Oh. And we can talk about what I'm doing. So, how many things can you attune to, did you say?
3.
Okay, so I think I'm right. I've got one that I'm attuned to. So, I'd be trying to attune to the ring.
Yeah, that's one long rest, one short,
Okay.
even short rest, I think it is.
And hitting on Tiefling Lady.
Macath? You would...
It's Ruckus.
Yeah,
It's a
but I
female.
think Macath is fine, but there are other attractive women on the boat. But if you want to hit on Macath, that's fine.
She's new. She's first.
Yeah. I haven't pulled her on here yet. Yeah. So she is like stressed. The stress is not overwhelmed with knowledge right now, right? Because if you remember in my video, one of the results resulted in a NPC right here. NPC action was overindulge in new ideas. So she is.
Oh, that was her.
She's literally, her mind is blown with orc invasion, dual heads of the dragon cultists. One of which, you come to her, she would say, "What does Symmetrix want with that small town just east of Neverwinter? Why is she obsessed with the small town?"
We don't know.
She's asking the wrong person.
A good question, Macath. Let me console you.
Yeah.
Let's think about this over a glass of wine.
Yeah. You're not having to take this on all by yourself. You're in the company of...
Maybe the Archmage can tell me more. I should commune with her again. She runs back to her room and she gets out her things, and she and like once an hour maybe I could do this, maybe I could do that. And what happened to the dragons? What authority? What's that going to mean to everything? Well, how's that going to affect the eco balance of dragons in Faerun? What is Arviturus going to think of Orthader being gone? Arviturus is the pseudo mate of Orthader. And I did look up over the last week where was Arviturus. Well, we said he had a lair in Gunilin, but I learned that his primary lair, come on, is interestingly enough. So going from app to app, how you move the map around changes, whether it's left click or right click, right? Ice Peak is actually the same island as Orlisburg, so which makes sense. They would have some lairs here and there, but you have not seen any sign of Arviturus.
Arviturus is
the mate of Orthader.
I thought her thing was down that island down there.
She has two.
Okay.
She has two lairs.
She wanted to be close to her lover.
Sure. All I know is
I'll be back in a few minutes.
one resource says she has a lair in Gunilin, and then another resource says she has a lair in Ice Peak. So apparently she has two lairs, which is fine. A dragon can have as many lairs as it wants. I'm not going to tell it can't.
We might.
All right. So Varinka is kind of obsessing over the treasure. Ruckus is consoling, getting to know you with McCath, who's going out of her mind with all these new concepts. Strider has fashioned himself a herbalism station in one of the rooms where he is mixing, trying to create healing potions. And next week we'll have him roll to see how many he does. And and as it's going along, just for storytelling, it's not going well, and he is all consumed. And when you finally do get to the ruins of Ascaral, it's like, leave me alone. I'm in the middle of doing this, and he's not going. unless this goes more than 1 week, and then we'll see if he decides to join you later. So that is Strider, which leads us to Wes. What are you doing?
I am busy being captain of the ship. Because I am captain of the ship.
The role of Schindler is now being played by Wes.
Really?
And Wes is rolled up an 11th level bard.
Okay.
Back.
Well, you just missed a big drop.
Big reveal. But seconds.
But yeah, literally seconds. So I asked what was Wes doing for this 10-day, and he said,
Being captain of the ship.
and we revealed that Wes is now playing the part of Captain Schindler, an 11th level bard.
So I guess a good question. So Schindler is admittedly a pirate captain, or is he just a captain with a questionable background, or is that?
You know what? You can do whatever you want. It's your character now. Yeah. So, does he consider himself a pirate?
I guess I'll have to find that out. Maybe you guys have to find that out.
It's like when you're in college and you're dating a girl. Are you going steady? Is she your girlfriend? Do you have labels? No, just one day you ask her to marry you.
Depends on if she's wearing your Letterman jacket or not.
Yeah.
That was the official badge of my high school.
Yeah.
And if you didn't have a Letterman jacket, it was your jacket, whatever jacket you owned.
It is also coincidentally very true of Schindler's relationship with his wife.
Oh, I thought they were married. No.
Well, she thinks so.
And it was easier for Schindler to just go along.
There was no official ceremony.
Okay.
I notice he walks very gently around her, though.
Well, it's her ship.
Whose ship?
Yes.
I thought it was our ship.
Yeah.
No, it's our ship.
No, it's her ship.
He was all Mr. Big Britches until we turned her back into a person, and then she took charge.
Yeah, let's have that conversation.
I'm drunk.
Okay. So I thought it was a good idea. I proposed it, and you latched on and agreed.
Yeah.
Partially because we're going on this adventure, and it really makes sense for Schindler to be part of this adventure, as it is going to their backstory, right? Of Matilda's brother has this affliction, and they need to find this healing stone, and they believe the healing stone is with Zertes, and her underground fortress, which we think might be on the ruins of Ascaral. And so after 10 days of ship sailing that way, anything else you want before we get there, Wes?
I don't think so. I mean, we've already...
Yeah.
The crew is aware of where we're headed,
Yep.
why we're headed there,
Yep.
so... Yep.
Yep.
Where, in the end, if we do find it, where is he at? Her brother.
Greater Waterdeep.
Right.
Oh, so then
Yeah,
that would be... Okay.
So we're just getting the healing stone.
Getting the healing stone, going back. So your family is a family of influence in Greater Waterdeep. Or not your family, Matilda's family.
Matilda's family.
Matilda's family is a family of influence in Greater Waterdeep. And so, as we go along, 10 days have passed, and you get to, as I jump back to the Forgotten Realms, you get to the area north of Purple Rocks, and you're sailing around this north end looking for some sign of the ruins and the entrance to the what might be an underground fortress. As you look and you look, and I think this is the first roll of the day to see how long does it take you to find it. As I get my dice out, and let's just see. Yeah, so 2 days pass. You get there one day. That full day you sail around. 3 days pass, and it was what time in the third day? All right, late in the afternoon of the third day, you finally find a rowboat that seems to be out in the middle of the ocean, in the middle of nowhere, and coming above it is a flag, a flag with a gray flag off of it, marking this spot. And let's see if we jump back over here, and this is not the right map. Activate. I just activated a new map. It should be flipping. Now I don't know why it doesn't stay with my. So you come and they're zooming out. You can see you're floating over the old ruins. You can see buildings below you. And you see a rowboat, and I don't have it drawn on here, but there's a flag coming next to it. And as the boat comes up close, you can see there's just a tiny little a tube surrounded by rocks coming out of the water, and the boat is tethered to it. And I mean, Schindler and Matilda, oh, this has got to be it.
That's exactly what we're looking for. Yep.
Brr. Wrong things. So many tools. Is this what I want? I want to move the boat closer. Is it a person? It is a person. So,
Got
now
scuba.
what?
We got scuba here.
Scuba? So, again, this port is right at the top of
You don't
the...
need scuba gear.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, well,
I
neither
don't-
do
I
you.
don't need scuba gear either.
So what do you want to do?
Have I sobered up yet? How long have we been-
It's 4 p.m. on the third day afterward.
Have
And
you
you've
run
been...
out of booze yet? Is the question.
So
Have I
this
run
is your... No, you didn't run out of booze. The third day...
We're on a pirate ship. Come on.
Yeah, but
First
he's
day
been
you got to
drinking for
the
3 days
general
straight.
area where you wanted.
Why is the
Second,
rum always
third
gone?
day, you tell me, does Gloin continue to drink? Or does he, when he gets there, he says, oh, I need to be responsible and
I figure about a week. Well, it took us 10 days to get here.
yeah.
Yeah, so I start to cut back, and I'm spending a lot of time meditating and thinking, and man, I didn't realize it was going to be this bad.
But if
Killed one of
I
my
happen to-
teammates.
but you saw his spirit. He
know,
he
but-
wanted to go. He was at peace with joining his God,
But I
their God, whatever.
killed him for one of our
He-
teammates for no freaking good reason.
Because of the
He didn't attack me. He did.
you weren't in your right mind. It was the curse you had.
Yeah, I'm kind of regretting the curse, to be honest. This is not. I can't handle this. This is.
It's,
My God.
Well, as I say, when we accepted these gifts, they did not come with a
Exit clause.
Enough of a warning or an exit clause.
An exit clause, but if you really don't want it anymore, perhaps we could try to find a magic person who could remove it. I mean, it has being the dragon has helped you. You just have to.
It has. I didn't take it seriously enough. But I only have to kill one thing, which I thought would not be a problem. We're always fighting something, but I got to kill this one thing.
It's not like you didn't have opportunities.
I had opportunities. I just got to manage it better. God forbid me if I kill another one of my own teammates. But you guys you need to be wary.
And,
Even you. Fire breath is magical. It'll take you down too, mister.
You did take some damage. I don't know if you listened to the whole show, but you did take some damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well,
It's 55. Every fire breath.
If you don't pass your
Then-
dexterity.
Pass your dexterity.
well, then we just gotta
We're Shark, I doubt you're very
have you be
dexterous.
more of a badass between levels.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to.
Go marauding with me some night.
And with those
I
fancy,
can't. I'm a lawful good dragon. I can't just go out and kill something. There has to be a reason.
Okay.
That'd be like asking a paladin to go kill that stranger over there.
Ruckus has his reasons. Namely, he's hungry.
Yeah.
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 He's
but
not
he
lawful,
does not
he's
have
not lawful good.
not have a more. I was trying to find where is that anyway. I can't
we
even
don't
remember.
we don't usually play with. I don't usually.
It's either in features and traits or description.
I thought it was right in the front, actually.
Yeah, I mean, right on the thing for Gold Dragon is lawful good.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, you can be an evil paladin. I mean, there are
guess it
negative paladins. But anyway, you're probably some chaotic.
It's under character details. You don't have to fill it out though.
Oh, you're Weir Shark? It should be.
No, I just
Don't you
even
have a
me.
Description.
I'm
Oh,
just
you.
trying to find it for me. I don't remember.
Yeah,
what
whatever
It's
you
under
were,
description.
you're one darker.
when I took that curse.
You had to select that when you did it. And yeah,
You don't have to select anything.
I can't find
you
it.
don't have to. Yeah.
So if when you created your character, if
Yeah.
you didn't put anything, it's under like description
All right.
when you're editing.
Here, I'm on screen.
If you didn't select anything, then it wouldn't.
I'm on
show
screen.
up
You
on
said
there.
feature and traits,
Where is it?
Description.
description.
Yes.
So like there's
Ah.
alignment, and like you
There
can
we
see on
go.
Schindler, it's empty because I haven't filled out any of that.
Characteristic. Oh, there we go. I never did fill in my alignment. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't usually dwell on because you're not evil. Because I wouldn't play. That's not the game. We're not playing an evil campaign. But that doesn't mean you couldn't have a dark side, right? Which you've all got now, right?
But and you know.
But this is good because it helps guide your
Well,
guild.
yeah, because this is I'm playing. I change into a Gold
Yeah.
Dragon, which by definition is lawful good.
Yep.
So that's kind of like set in stone. So I'm playing the dragon, even though as myself, I'm chaotic good. Yeah, whatever.
Well,
Ruckus has got such an ego; he can probably just justify it in his own.
Well, so I like the definition of neutral as a neutral character does whatever is best for themselves in the moment.
Yeah.
So sometimes that means doing good things, and sometimes that means doing things that other people would view as evil. But
So as this ship is floating around above this abandoned sea, Noel, you might hear a voice in your head. Oh, this is the elvish city of Asgard. I remember this. That was a booming town.
Brink is hearing voices.
Voices in your head.
that's good.
No, it's not good.
I'll,
No, there's nothing good about that.
I would let others people that we've arrived, so that we know we're in the right spot.
And this is like a flooded town.
So, no, yeah,
Sunken ruins, yeah.
sunken ruins, and but where this flag is, where this robot is a very alien structure. It's more bulbous, more rounded, and of a different material, metal even, and it's as big as, if not bigger than, the ship we're in.
What?
is the
That
thing.
thing?
This
Next to
whole
Robo?
shadow, this whole shadow
Oh.
is some structure underneath the ocean, with just this end part of it that has some orifice that comes up to the surface.
Giving off
And
like
the-
pinging noises.
And the rowboat's tied to that
Is
thing,
it?
or
Is it yellow?
That's
Well,
one.
it looks somewhat of a dark bluish gray.
so Ruckus might try to go find somewhere nondescript where there aren't other people around.
In a boat like
On
this,
the
where
edge
is
of
that?
the boat?
You should do it like right on the top deck. Just get out. Of
I'm
the
gonna
way.
go for a swim.
Hey, everybody! No.
Look at me.
Yeah.
You could dive in the water, go underneath the keel, and change. Of
Uh,
course, they're going to figure out.
It's still. Are we still in fairly Arctic, icy waters around here?
Well, you are definitely in northern waters. This is
Okay.
no longer. You can get in the water and you'll be okay. That's really what you're asking.
yeah. Well, but not like, hey, I'm going for a swim.
Yeah, I don't know that in Alaska during the summer, if you really
Yeah.
want to get in the ocean,
Yeah.
right?
So. Okay. I roll die. Ask the fate chart. Can I find an edge of the boat where nobody can see me?
Go down to the captain's cabin and go out the back way.
Would have to get
Depends
permission.
where the captain
Yeah.
Would have to get
Ruckus.
permission from
Well,
the captain.
they're
What are we
all-
asking?
All of them.
Can I find somewhere private to jump in the water?
I'm sure there's some barnacles you can clean off. There's a good excuse.
I mean,
I'm just gonna go clean some barnacles.
we just refit the ship. It should be.
And I know some of the crew saw me, but I don't know which ones.
And so chaos rank, that's pretty low. 3-4 means no adjustment, right? And odds on this ship, this working ship in the middle of the day,
There's
of you
only
being able to
20-some
slip.
people.
I'm just gonna go up one, just one.
The captain's
Unlikely.
cabin.
Unlikely.
Yeah.
These people that are watching over the bow, trying to see if they can see anything. Yeah, we're just gonna say unlikely, and let's send this to chat.
Nope. Okay.
So yeah, I mean, you don't have to turn. I mean, your choice.
No, it's fine.
So what do you do?
I'm just milling about what everybody else is about. So we found a rowboat
Yep.
and a flag,
Yep.
and it's tied onto this thing that looks like it's attached to this big metal thing under the water.
Yep.
And that's what we know.
Oh, and there's a round, looks like a shield, metal shield, sticking straight up.
So I'm gonna change into a gold dragon, and everyone's gonna look at me, so that he can. And so I'm gonna jump off, fly up, and I'm gonna dive down, and I'm going to go investigate this shape.
Yeah, it's a smooth, roundish structure that
So
just
I go all the way down, all
the way around. And what you see is it's hung up on sets of rocks.
So it is sitting on the bottom.
Yes, it's pretty shallow here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do I see anything in particular sticking out of it as I go around it, like propellers in the end, or
Sure.
what do I see?
You see that it's more like jet engines. The big cylinders with ends, and you look and it's really dark in there. Some slots in the side.
Or any slots any holes in the front?
They're small though.
Oh, there's.
It's a caterpillar drive.
Torpedoes.
Vasily, one pink.
That's right.
So I come back up,
What did I have?
land on the deck.
This is medieval times. I have no idea what you're talking about.
The Did you want to jump in and
Would-
change while I'm doing this, or you just?
If everybody's watching him, yeah.
They seem well distracted. Would you like to roll for a stealth?
Yeah, I would.
Because I'm going to roll about 100 insight checks, perception checks.
Stealth. I don't know that that's a strong suit of mine, but would you believe?
You should have
that one.
advantage.
You can roll with advantage. He was
Okay.
helping you.
Then that gets me an 18.
18's pretty good. All right. If this is a 20, you're caught. Okay? 17. You feel like you got away with it.
All right. So I dive into the water.
Yeah. Switch
Turn
into
into
your
a shark.
shark, and you do some laps around it as well.
Yep.
Yep. And you
Round it
same
over.
see similar thing.
Okay. Big metal.
Big metal
sausage-looking
structure.
thing.
Metal structure,
Yep.
totally encapsulated.
This
There's no open air to it.
Yeah. So I come up, land, change back. There is no opening into this thing. I guess if we want to go in there, do we want to go in there? What are we looking for?
Captain Zertes. This must be Captain Zertes' lair.
Because
It's where the healing stone is.
I mean, it's the first thing you've seen anything that
It's the
resembles.
first curious thing, yeah.
This is it, Glenn. Don't.
This
don't-
is
no,
something
okay, no, I wasn't here, so I don't know. I'm missing
guys,
the clues.
I
so.
thought. So
Actually,
what
we're
are we
going to
looking
sell
for?
another
Captain
one.
Zertes' lair is in the sunken ruins.
Yeah. It said it's Sunken Palace.
In a
but
big metal sausage.
I guess so.
it's worth checking out, isn't it?
Yep. Okay.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
No,
Sequest.
perhaps.
Okay, so you guys coming over? I'll just fly over and land on top of that.
Yeah, there's no way
Get in boat.
the dragon's
One of the
fitting through that.
dinghies.
No, I'm just gonna land on it, turn the groin, and slide down.
Yeah, and there's a metal stairs going down,
Okay.
and it looks very.
Does Klein want to fly us over there as well?
We'll just take the boats on the
Then
back
we
of the
rowboats.
big
Yeah,
ship.
you take your boats. That's fine.
Gonna make me
I
carry.
forgot we had those.
Lard ass
Yeah.
over there.
They're on the ass end of the boat. It took some effort to put them there. Actually, I had to Photoshop the. I had a photo. They were here in the middle of the ship. And I said, that was taking up space. It doesn't make sense to me. So I photoshopped them out and put them on the back. Came out pretty good, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Look natural to me.
Yeah. So yeah, you take the boat, and maybe make 2 trips if you don't want to take 2 boats. But
Probably be good to leave the crew with a rowboat.
yeah, they set their anchor
Well, I
right.
suppose I could drag that rowboat over to them so they could use it.
We can row it over.
It's got oars.
Well, I mean the one that's there, so you don't have to use ship's boats.
Oh.
That's up.
Good.
Yeah, so as the dragon, I drag the little rowboat over to the ship so they can use it.
And they
You
crawl.
landlubbers that can't swim.
They crawl down the netting on the side of the boat and into the boat. So you all get there. You've got another problem.
I shouldn't have done that because now I got to change back. Or
And where is everyone's attention right now?
on the porthole.
Yeah, so you can go on the opposite side and change back.
Opposite side of what?
The
Back
ship.
to the boat.
Oh, and then swim over. Yeah, and then
Or just
climb up onto
climb
the
up.
oar. Yeah, sure, fine, works.
Okay.
Works. But I love the tension of it, though. Okay, I do like the tension of it. All right, so who's first down the
You've got
portal?
problems. I only have to worry about
I have trust
killing
issues.
one.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about people seeing you switch back and forth.
All right,
I'll offer.
Head on down. I'll be right behind you.
Verinka comes down.
You're coming with us? The captain?
Of course.
Interesting.
wouldn't miss
Verinka,
this.
left or right?
It's like Star Trek. The captain comes on the away team.
To the left.
Will you recognize
Is
the
this
killing
correct?
stone?
Is
Do you
that
know what it
left?
looks like?
I don't know if it's your left or right.
Yes.
Who's after Verinka?
This is what he would tell you.
Oh, Olak will go.
Olak. Left or
Oh,
right?
he's got-
Olak, you follow
I'll go the
Verinka?
other
You,
way.
you go the other way?
Olak, you gotta be starstruck.
Oh, because he likes mechanical stuff?
Yeah, this thing's huge. We can already tell. It's immense.
Yeah, it could be pretty exciting.
And who's after Olak?
Send me.
All right, Ruckus.
I'll follow Olak.
Left or right?
I'll go with Varenka. So is that like
Gloin volunteered next.
is that
Go-
a balcony?
Olak.
Kind of?
You're gonna go with Olak.
Olak.
Yeah. So once I get everyone here, I'll read the description. Okay. Strider's not with us. Katota's not with us. And so there's just 5 of us tonight, right?
Dragging Ta's body along with
All right. So,
Like the ranked on. Oh, I don't want to acknowledge that he's
Olak,
dead.
give me a perception check. Olak.
Perception. That's a 16.
Yeah. So simply, you notice that as you look left, right, as you come out of this porthole, right? You see that the stairs to the north that you followed they're wet, as opposed to the stairs that were going. The Rinka went, they seem dry, right? And that's symbolized by these little bluish dashes.
Yeah.
Right.
And Schindler would say, remember, we're looking for Captain Zertes. Now, I guess
We're looking for the captain, or we're looking for this stone?
Leonard's off getting snacks.
What was that?
So Schindler would say, okay, now remember, we're looking for Captain Zertes. Captain Zertes has the healing stone.
Okay.
Now, she's known for being very stealthy. So keep your eye out for her.
Gloin is not known for being very special.
And both of these are stairs going down?
Yes.
Both sides? Okay.
Both sides. Upon descending the staircase, you are met with a grand foyer decorated with lavish furniture, expensive artwork, and incredibly detailed golden and brass architecture. So zooming out a little
It's a
bit.
casino.
It could be.
Is that a carpet?
I mean, it
Or tile floor?
does kind of look like a casino.
Shimber, which way do you follow?
It's a good question. Sure.
You just wait here?
Odds is our side.
It was even.
Evens. Okay, he went with Gloin.
Follow Gloin.
He would dance down the steps.
So the three of you notice that the stairs are a little wet, but they're designed to be able to handle that, so they're not slippery.
Is it like water's dripping in from the ceiling? Is there any
Nope.
obvious source of it?
Nope. So far, there's no indication that there's any leakage of water, other than what might be coming down from the portal.
Okay.
And what's this big round thing?
Yeah, let's get to that. All right, so I just read the brass arch on the southern wall. On the southern wall, down here, as you come out.
Yeah, no.
As you come out, on the southern wall.
Is that an organ?
Close, it's a piano. So on the southern wall, a mahogany piano waits to be played by passerby. The centerpiece, I think is going to be this thing up here. This, they're calling the centerpiece, is a tall glass canister capped with brass filigree in the center of the room. It's in the center, right? I don't know why they call that center room. This feels more like center room. But the centerpiece, okay, a coral pink liquid glows inside of the canister, silently bubbling away, just bubbling, right? And I'm believing that's what that is. The canister containing. So I wish modules would do a better job saying, this is what you read, this is what you don't read.
The poison is... Oh, whoops.
The artwork on the walls, as you look around, you see artwork, grand artwork all around the walls, right? And artwork on the walls is generally composed of nautical scenes, and each has a brass label under it describing the painting. So, glowing. You hear from behind doors, in this end, you hear high pitched. You hear.
Which these doors back
Behind these
upstairs?
doors to the west.
Okay.
So, let's start with glowing. What do you do?
Hey guys, I hear voices coming from behind these doors back here.
And that would be to Olak and Schindler.
Yeah.
Voice.
So
we
what
hear
a-
voices, or is he going crazy?
Well, and as you still yourself for a second, you hear it as well.
Voices.
Remember, glowing has like superhuman perception.
Shimber would say, "Voices? What
Oh.
voices?
Just
We
passive
should go.
perception, yeah.
We should go this way." He'll point at those doors,
Toward where the sound is coming, or the opposite ones.
the opposite ones. You said sounds coming from here.
Yeah.
right?
So you make your way to these other doors. Oh,
Well, it doesn't necessarily
I'm
make
going
his
the other
way,
way.
but kind of indicates like we should go this way.
you go opposite the sound.
Yeah.
And as you get there, as you're approaching the door, you see a symbol on the floor, an X with 2 dots on it. And it seems very. You're supposed to find it, right?
Where the safe falls from the ceiling.
X marks the spot. This is
In the
where the
cart-
treasure is.
In the cartoon, that's where the thing falls on your head.
I mean, you walk right up to it. You look left. You look right. You look at the door. You don't see anything. No sign of a trap. But there's a door there. Absolutely. Do you go up to the door, or are you stopping?
No. So Shimber is telling the rest of the crew.
Well, you moved up to here. Do you continue?
No, that's what I'm saying. So Shimber is telling the rest of the crew this is the way we should go.
Okay.
So he's trying to convince them we should go this way.
Olak, do you follow Schimber, or what do you do?
That's the direction Gloin was pointing, right?
No.
Gloin was pointing over here.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm going with Gloin then.
Yeah.
I don't trust this new guy. Why would we trust the captain?
And you wonder if he's sober. By the way, how is Schimber's sobriety?
That's a very good question.
So that is entirely up to you.
Yeah. So I would say Shimber is, I would say tipsy, which was his normal state.
Okay.
So, functioning alcoholic.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was just drinking excessively because of the position he was in Port Lass, or
Well,
if that was a
it's-
continuing.
It's also kind of hard to tell because of the way Shimber just generally acts.
Mm-hmm.
That, you don't really know. Is he really drunk or is he sober?
Got a little Captain Jack.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, he's obviously patterned off of for
He's
that.
patterned off of Jack Sparrow.
yeah,
okay.
So,
Okay. And so the guys this way said, well, "You are drunk," and Olak says, "Yeah, Glenn, I'm with you. We'll go check out these doors." They look at us and say, "Varinka, Ruckus, check out the door," or so. Ruckus, what do you do?
Who said that?
Oh, the Gloin and
two.
Olak. So after Schimber
ye-
says, "Everyone this way," you look over to Gloin and Olak, and they're shaking their head no. We're going this way.
And I tell him, I hear voices back behind the stairs here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd say, Shimber, let's do this first. And
And what do you do?
Well,
guess
they didn't
I-
behind us.
You move to the doors?
no, not that. I want to be with my group.
Well, you're in the same room.
I don't know where that door goes.
You're absolutely right. I'm asking you, what are you going to do?
I'm going to take a slow walk over there. Take a careful gander at the
one
statue.
step
No, north
north. Oh,
towards glowing.
Okay.
And take a good look at that statue as I walk past it.
Oh yeah. It's a cool looking statue. It has no description in my notes, so it's some nautical goddess type.
And there's also this big one in the
naked?
center.
Yeah, it's probably attractive. It has boobs. They're probably exposed, and you are well distracted. Yeah. Hey, that's what it kind of looks
I was
like.
gonna say, yeah, Ruckus would walk by and see if we could see up its skirt. Yeah, you know.
Wait, what do you?
How
make out
realistic
Of that?
did the sculptor make it?
I don't like it. So Vrinka, what are you doing? As Ruckus was going to go help Gloin and Olak, but got distracted by a scantily clad statue. So, Vrinka, what
I
are
would
you
have
doing?
been looking at this horse statue. Is it of the Circe or not Circe?
Yeah. So let's pick. It says there's a plaque. I should give that to you too. There's a brass plaque on it. This says on paintings, but we'll give it to the statues too. So it says. We'll call that. It says even the sleaziest pirates have a code. It says underneath this dude on a horse. Pretty
That isn't
cool.
on my statue.
Even cool. It would make more sense, but the math adds up that this one should say even the sleaziest pirates have a code.
And it's a dude on a horse.
And it's a dude on a horse.
In the ocean.
Well, in this
Maybe it's a seahorse.
in this palace underneath the sea.
So I would have looked at that, read that, and probably heard Gloin calling for us.
Yeah.
And you guys walk over with him and see him get distracted and kind of pop him in the back of the head. Hey, stay focused.
All right.
And keep walking.
All right. So you guys move up to the door. All right. Who would like to open the door?
I say Gloin is the one who.
Now, I'll give Shimber a chance, as everyone seems to be not following the captain's orders.
Which he's used to.
Is that thawed? Is it good?
Yeah, it's still cold, but it's not frozen.
Fantastic.
You want some?
Eventually, but not now. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, Shimber will always follow the party. I mean, he said
Oh, fine.
exactly. Shimber will also never be in the lead of the party.
Yeah.
I believe that.
All right.
Because how can you run away if you're
Gloin?
in front?
You put your hand on the door to open it to try to sense what's going on. As you hear this sound persisting, but there's a sense of vibration in there. And I mean, you get that as you put your hand on there. It's like, and everyone it's like something is shuffling around inside that room that is perhaps big. And you would see that this water that came down the stairs, absolutely, obviously, moves toward that door.
Was there another door on the other side of the stairwell where you came down, Varenka?
Yes.
I'm not sure. I see these water tracks and they're heading towards the door. There is something moving around. I can just sense it through the door. I almost feel like we should go to the other door and go in behind it.
I think we have the element of surprise. Just do it. Let's barge in there and see what's going on.
You just want me to die, don't you?
Let her go first. She's so gung-ho.
I'll go first.
No. I turn into the dragon and I open the door.
Now, you turn into a dragon, and it's crowded. You can do it, but your head's hitting the ceiling, and in this particular, I'm not saying no, but you are in this underground
I
palace.
have that's my bonus action. So if I just see something really crazy in there, okay, we'll see. I'm opening the door.
You open the door, and you see something crazy in there. You see the ass end of what looks to be a giant crawdad.
Jeez.
I look at it.
Wow.
I hold the door open. I look back at my buddies. I'm going,
Told you.
Give me. Well, let's just. Yeah, give me a stealth check. How quietly did you open this door? How quietly were you when you saw the ass end of this giant crawdad?
Glowing? What he
I'm
was.
going to fail.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
I would be absolutely astounded if
Disadvantage because you're. No, is it just a negative?
I have disadvantage
Yeah,
because I'm wearing armor.
Right. With your monster kicking boots, magic boots.
Open the door, clang, clang, clang.
Four.
Yeah. That's. It rolled a 6, and it still beat you.
Well, that's disadvantage. I rolled 18 on the other die.
And so, as you open the door and it lets out this loud squeak, its head turns around and looks, and you see these as it turns around, and it almost does with a tail flip, flips around, and we roll initiative.
So bonus action, I hit it with 55.
We're gonna roll initiative.
Doesn't get rid of that, is it?
No, don't waste it on initiative. Boom.
Forgive me for asking, even though it's obvious on the screen. I'm looking at this screen. So, Olak, what'd you get?
6.
I heard a 6.
Yeah, 0.1 if a tiebreaker is important.
Strider is not amongst us. Ruckus?
Well, you can come through. I actually got a nat 20. So
Well,
it's actually a 22.
22. The role of Katota is played by Schindler. Schindler?
14.
Yeah, and as I do this, I'm no longer sure this makes sense to do. This is one of those times where initiative should have been done a different way.
Well,
Too late.
do it.
Varinka.
7.
7.
You could do it the order we come in. It's just a matter of where do you put him.
Gloin.
18.
18. And all right.
I think this all makes sense because Glenn will go close to first.
Yeah.
And I was ready for you. Open the door, and I'm like, bring it. Pew.
Ruckus.
I need
Which
to remember
pew
what-
pew am I doing?
He opens the door. He sees it, and he looks back at you, and he goes like, "Really, guys? Really?" And you are ready to act.
Yes.
But in that moment that he says, "Really, guys," you see that thing kind of do its tail flip and flip itself around in an instant. Claws.
Yeah, okay. He's getting a firebolt. 27 to hit.
Yeah.
And let's see here. That's 10. That's 10. 10. 8, 15, 17 fire damage.
17? 18. What'd you say?
17.
17. All right.
There's a flammable object. He's not flammable.
No. Yeah. All right. Anything else? Movement? You gotta go dive in front of them?
No.
What?
Well, so here's the thing. So it was the two when I fell into the water. It was I think 2 people on the ship saw me change. If I'm remembering right, it was like
Yeah,
our whole
from
crew,
way back when. You're up to 8.
Yeah, it was like our whole crew and then like 2 people on the ship.
Yeah, does Shimber know? Is Shimber one of
That's
those?
the question. How many people were on the ship?
40.
Okay, so it's a very small chance that he was one of the 2 that saw me.
All right. Natural 20. And it was him. All right? No, it wasn't him.
She just changed.
No, I didn't. No,
So-
I'm not because
But
he doesn't.
not.
that's a problem because you don't know if he's one of them.
Yeah. But I'm not feeling the need to do it right now. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
So what do you do?
I guess. Can we go under the stairs here, or is that solid?
It's solid.
Okay.
They're probably cabinetry types. You can see this is hung on the wall.
No, I'll just stay there because then people can still move around me
Yep.
if they want to dive in there.
Glowing. You look back, and damn it, that thing is flipped around, and its pinchers are coming at you.
Bonus action, dragon. I don't care who I knock out of the way. Fire breath.
All right. So let me grab the PCs and the dragon. Oh, wrong guy. Come on. There we go. And Rinka gets pushed back. Fire breath.
Fire breath.
All right. What do I do? Dexterity?
Yep, 17 save.
Dexterity 17. This guy has plus nothing. Fails.
55.
55 points of damage.
I could roll it, you'd probably get less.
I like the speed of this. So I appreciate the drama of could be higher, could be lower, but comets drag on so much anyway. Fire. The table catches fire. The you hear and the smell of lobster fills
I was
the
saying
air.
there's good eating on those. We should put them in this
And
big.
as the smell of lobster, I decided to go and get into contact with it.
And you push forward. You squeeze through the door.
Fold my wings up and, oh, you smell
Hey,
good.
boy, we should put it in a big pot out here and boil it.
Too bad it's not a humanoid.
But also, there's stuff on fire.
Oh yeah.
Oh, a 30-foot cone.
Yeah, there was a table here that was on fire. There's a chair behind it that's on fire.
Okay, so we're in a big metal sausage underwater. Let's try not to make it explode.
I just got surprised by opening the door and seeing and it just flipped around, and I'm going,
Yeah,
Ew!
and you hit its underbelly, and it's looking well charred. But it's not quite dead yet. But it is its turn to give you a pinch, as it will make a couple attacks on the dragon with its. It makes 2 pincer attacks. If the
armor class 17.
All right, and so its strength is +4 to. Yeah, +6 to hit. That's a 21. What'd you say your armor class was? 17. So
Had that memorized.
you take 11 bludgeoning damage,
Ouch.
and you are grappled.
Oh, 18 is my natural armor class.
As it's put the pincer right around your neck, and it's holding your neck.
So open your mouth, little guy, and here it comes.
And you took some damage, I think.
And then it has advantage on the second one because you're
117
grappled.
hit points.
Oh, okay.
So that's 19.
It's gonna die before it comes. And we're close
So,
to it.
as it's grabbed you with it can hone right in with the other one, and so you got 2 claws pincered around your neck. You took another 11, 12, 22 total
22.
damage.
Okay.
All right, and well, and now you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, let's see. Con +9. So let's go back to. I want a D20. Where's that? That. 1. Roll +9.
Oh yeah, you can feel the poison of the slime of this thing kind of seeping in, but being shrugged off. Huh? I'm on the screen. Did I see the 19?
Oh.
Was
Well,
that-
I see Shimmer rolled.
Yeah, you must have had him highlighted.
You had him.
I had him highlighted. That's fine. All right.
So 19 +9 is 28.
Yeah, so you passed the Constitution saving throw, and we are now to Shimber. All this fun right in front of you. What is Shimber gonna do?
Shimber will let out a string of insults that would make all of you blush. Directed at this.
All right. For future reference, I'd like to have those prepared. You should have a list of insults ready.
How do you insult a crab?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a farce.
Well, here's one.
Yeah.
Don't demonetize his channel.
You're half a chromosome away from broccoli.
Nice. All right. And
Wow! Kiss your wife with that mouth?
Unfortunately, most of them that I found online are
I
a lot
try
worse than
not
that.
to kiss my wife any more than I have to.
Schindler would say that. And
It's not that I don't love her. It's just she has wallet candy.
the thing,
Some sort of save.
the monster needs to do a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom is plus nothing. 12. I didn't have it highlighted first.
Okay, 12 will fail, so it will take 4 points of psychic damage.
Yeah, one of its tentacles. All right. Any movement?
No.
Vrinka, you're up.
We'll move into position, the door, and toll the dead.
Toll the dead. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. You have to remind me how these things work. I don't have them all memorized.
Mm.
So, just rolled. Yeah. It's, so, appoint a creature within range, which is 60 feet, so that's plenty. And a dolorous bell fills the air around it for a moment. The target must then succeed a wisdom fail.
That's what I was looking for.
3d12. Wisdom 15.
Failed. As you suck the remaining life out of it, and the pincers go limp, and it falls dead. But just as it falls
You
dead,
took my kill away from me?
you hear
I did.
It's not humanoid.
It's
screaming
not humid.
from the other side of the room.
Then I will spend my movement charging in.
Charging into the room, and just as you do, you see a young humanoid dashing out of the room.
Wait, it's okay.
Says you. Oh, we don't know you. All right, I assume that's the end of your turn. Have anything else?
Yes, that's it.
Okay, Olak.
Actually, oh, bonus action, my echo 15 feet in front of me.
All right, hold on, I'll do it. Copy. Close enough. Close enough for what we're doing. Olak, you hear the creature in the next room has fallen, and you look across the room and you see 3 young children with like pirate hats and wooden swords dashing across the room.
Were we expecting to find kids here?
You asked that to Shimber.
Yeah. Shimber?
I don't know what the captain does in her free time.
Olak?
All right. It looks like they're running to the door, right?
It does look that way.
I will walk kind of to the door. I don't want to be threatening to them.
I'm not sure you can make it to the door without dashing.
Lock the
No,
door.
I don't want to get all the way there. I just want to get within 30 feet of it.
All right, 30 feet pretty much puts you on this side of that X. Like in here somewhere.
No, within 30 feet of the door. So, like,
Oh, within 30 feet.
stop back
Oh,
over
yeah.
there. Like,
I
I don't
mean-
want to be threatening to the... Oh, boy.
Yeah, just taking a
to the
couple
kid.
steps forward puts you well within 30 feet of the door.
Yeah, and then I want to cast Minor Illusion to try to make it look like the door stays locked when they go to unlock it or open it.
All
Just
right.
to try to confuse them.
Yeah. So the little girl runs up to the door, and right in front of her, a big padlock appears on the door. And she looks at, what? Alfie, I don't remember this being locked before. Me neither, Luna. You moved. You cast minor illusion. Anything else?
Nope. Just be non-threatening. Swords away.
Yep. And Ruckus, we're back to you.
My turn? Okay. Well, hopefully someone will put out the fire in there, but I will try to turn on the charm and say, Children, we're not...
So you move
Yes.
to where?
Between Olak and the statue.
Here.
Yep. And
Okay.
I'll say, children, we're not here to hurt you or anything. We're just looking for Captain... What's her name again?
Zertes.
Captain Zertek.
Zertek. Yeah. Roll a persuasion check.
Okay. Where are you, persuasion? Okay. Ooh, 9.
9.
9 plus 9, right?
No, 3 plus 6.
Oh.
Well, they rolled a 9 with advantage, or really kind of with disadvantage. So, and they're like, "Oh, we don't know you. The adults try to kill kids."
Since when?
We're just looking for the captain. Is she here?
Ernie!
And
We
were you scared by that big lobster thing? We took care of it for you.
Alfie says,
Well, we're gonna
steps forward. The boy steps forward. I'm not scared of nothing.
And that's good that you're a brave young lad, and that's admirable. We are just looking for Captain Zertek. Are we in the right place?
I don't know anything about Zertek. Ernie! and the door opens despite the lock. It kind of just, like Star Trek wise, opens, right? And out floats this urn. Now I use Mrs. Potts, but it is very much a urn that is animated. Oh, yes, children. What's the problem? And then it turns to, oh dear, we have guests. We have guests. We have guests.
Oh my God.
Will we be her guest?
Yeah, okay. Guess.
And it floats forward. She floats forward and says, and who would you be? What business do you have in Zertes' ship? Zertes' palace.
Are we doing turns, or are we just doing...
I think we're kind of out of...
Okay.
Well, let's pause there. And let's work through. Gloin, you've just... The creature just let go of your neck and slumped to the ground. The underneath your wing is a table that's on fire. If you stay there, you're going to take 1d6 fire damage. Unless you're resistant. You're probably resistant.
I'm fire resistant.
But you're probably going to move away from it anyway, or you're going to try to put the fire out.
I'm going to move. Yeah. I suppose if I beat my wings on it, it might put it out.
Probably. If you spend an action, I will say you're able to put out the fire.
I will do an action as the dragon to put out the fire, and then as my bonus action, I will turn back to Chloe. Since the danger is over with.
Yep. And I'd say you still have movement if you want it.
Probably good that I'm not in were-shark form. I'm trying to be nice to kids.
I will continue into the room. Well, I suppose I heard the voices behind me.
Yeah. I never read the description of this room, though. So let's make sure we cover that before you leave. So in this room, let's see here. Inside this room is overturned table. Pretty much what you see, the desks, the chairs. This seems to be some sort of lounge. This is observation. This wall is made of some sort of material you can see through. Now, you Absolutely, you would remember you couldn't see in.
No.
But from here where you are, you can see out a nice, beautiful panoramic as it's the entire wall, this whole outside. You can see through it
To the underwater.
to the underwater.
That's why the kids didn't see me if they were in there, because I swam right by them.
Well, we might have been distracted. They might have been distracted.
Yeah, this crawdaddy thing might have been their pet. We just killed
Well, you don't know.
don't know.
You heard the voices though. You heard them kind of whimpering, screaming from it. So you would that would lead you to believe it's not their pet.
Okay, so anyway, I see the room. I will turn and go back out the door.
Okay. You see the three kids and Mrs. Potts, or Ern E as it's called.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think that's your turn.
Yes.
That's going Shimber.
Schindler.
Vrink is on deck.
WWSD. Schindler would walk over towards yeah in that direction and say say to Ern E.
Mm-hmm.
You seem to be the person we're looking for.
Oh, how may I be of assistance? Are you hungry? Do you need a drink?
Oh, I always need a drink.
Let me fetch you a cup. And then she starts to go away. And the kids say, "No! Take us with you!" And they disappear into the room, and as kids kind of run with her, chase after her.
Do I still have movement? Probably not.
You could dash.
Okay. Schindler would go to follow.
Dash forward. And... Alright.
Giant popcorn ball.
There are plants in this room covered every wall, shelf and surface. There are plants from far-off lands serving as food, decoration, and perhaps even medicine. Containers for all of these plants are extremely interesting, similarly coming from a wide host of places. This room has a loose scattering of dirt across the entire floor. At the north side of the room, a collection of brass stands are surrounded by shattered remains of pots and vases. On the wall, there's a plaque that reads something behind it. A set of double doors exists on the other side of the room. So that's what you see as they seem to be making their way across the room. Oh, I'm sure they'll do fine, children. You just stick with me if you're scared. That's fine. So that's kind of your turn? Yeah. Varinka?
I will move and dash.
Before you do that, you would notice on the floor, there's this glyph of a circle with a dot in the middle of it. Okay?
Would I recognize the glyph?
No, you would just notice it's there. I'm making a point to point it out.
Okay.
Okay? So did you say you moved and dashed?
Yep.
And you took care of it, right? Now what? Anything?
Nope.
All right. The kids and Ern continue to move off.
What's Glaine's passive perception?
19.
Okay. Schindler's is as well.
It's 19 as also. Mm-hmm. Good.
That means you must have a high wisdom.
No.
It means he's a bard and he has super super skills. Okay, so now we're kind of out. I like keeping the turn order, so we can say what each person's doing. So if we, unless there's an objection, Ruckus.
I'll follow.
So you move in there.
Sure.
There's your 30 feet movement. You see what I just described. All the plants, broken vase, broken urns, kind of up here, right?
Strider would have loved this.
Yeah, he would.
You missed out.
It's a most exquisite lair. I mean,
So,
palace.
so you moved. You have an action and bonus action if you want it.
Um,
You gotta follow them. You gotta investigate. What are you gonna do?
no, yeah, I'm not gonna run or anything. That's all. Just
So you casually
follow it
walked up, following them,
Yeah.
and you're looking around. All right.
Now you said there's a lot of plants, but some of it's sort of dirt and sort of
Yeah, there's dirt on the floor.
disrepair, kind of, or just
Yeah,
messy.
there's absolutely at the north end of the room a bunch of vases or urns or whatever have been destroyed.
Okay.
Somewhere I said there was a plaque also. I think it must have been on the south
Behind
end.
it.
There's some plaque down
And
here.
what's that? Like a statue or what's that blue thing?
This
Yeah.
this here.
Yep.
What do I call it?
Cephalopod or something. Or squid.
On a wall. So at the north side of the room, north. That must be the wrong, because that would be south. Yeah, it's some sort of fountain.
A barber manatee.
Looks like a frog to me.
Looks like a
Oh, okay.
looks like a squid to me.
That's more fun.
Yeah.
It's a squid.
Depends on how tall it is this way. That we
I
can't
don't know.
tell,
I see
yeah.
frog legs off to the side, left and right. To me,
Looks
like
like
a
a
frog
fish
name.
from the top.
it's a weird looking sea creature.
Okay.
What do you see in this blob?
Yeah.
Mom,
Yeah.
A woman with breasts. A woman with larger breasts. A woman
That's what Ruckus sees.
Yeah.
A
Armageddon.
vase between two breasts.
Although,
Remember Armageddon? One guy
Oh, yeah.
went, everything was a woman with breasts.
are you done?
yes.
All right. That was Ruckus Gloin. Everyone seems to be moving off into the next room. You gotta move up and keep up,
It's a frog.
right? You gotta move, follow them, or you gotta do something else in this room.
Leonard. He's asking you.
I did say
Oh.
Gloin first, but it was maybe you weren't paying attention. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'll follow.
You follow. All right. And maybe a little dash to keep up. And Schindler, you keep up? You keep following them?
Yeah.
Maybe you kind of move around. Varinka, you catch up?
Well, oh,
Olak, it was after you. I must have skipped him last time. Olak, what are you doing?
Yeah, keeping up.
All right.
Yeah, this seems to be the way to go.
You guys are following them through. I'm just going to move you forward. Oh, well, I guess I helped too much. It happens when we both move them. All right, she leads them through to the next room. Oh, wrong thing. This button. Moves up to here. Moves up to here. As they're like children to a mother, right? And they disappear into a room down here. Not that they're dashing, it's just it was convenient.
Where's Gloin?
Gloin is coming up behind. He's got short dwarf legs.
Yeah.
You guys follow him?
Yeah, I am curious about these glyphs on the floor. But
Oh yeah. As you come up to another room, about to leave this room, this is for you, your second room, where as you exit, you see on the floor this one looks like a leaf.
And the UP4 is that? There
UP4
too?
is just my note.
Okay. So I want to investigate that. Is it
Yeah.
carved on the floor? Is it paint? What is it?
Excellent question. It's described as a glyph. So let's call it on the floor. There's a slight etching, and at the bottom of the etch, it kind of glows purple. I don't know, purple is a glyph.
Okay. Well,
There was another glyph in the room that I.
And-
It was this.
I mean, I don't have detect magic or anything like that, so I'm just kind of poking at it. See what.
Yeah, you poke at it, it does nothing. It's just a symbol, man. There's nothing. That's all. Maybe the light is magically lit. I don't know, but if you don't remember this later, you will die.
What order were the glyphs on in the floor? Tell me now, or you will be eaten. Yeah.
So
Okay.
these questions 3.
Yeah. Blue. No, red.
It was a leaf. No, it wasn't.
All right. So Ruckus took a moment. Olak, you kind of somehow got in the front here. Does everyone else keep following?
Boob, cross, street. Just remember.
Yep.
Yep.
And we'll be fine.
Seems like this is the way we need to go if we want to find what's her name.
All right. They went in this room. You gotta try to go in this room.
Ern went in the room too.
Yep. All the kids they all went in this room. Do you go in?
I think I'll wait out the hallway.
One says,
Anybody but the pirate.
Olak will go in.
Olak steps up to the door. He's the one that's brave enough. You do, as Gloin and Shimber are focused, most of the focus is on this room. You do hear what sounds like a storm, a ruckus, if you would, in the room from the north.
Could you describe the ruckus, sir?
I used ruckus to describe a room. There's clattering wind noise. It's coming from the room to the north. Olak, so I'll go back to Olak. Do you still want to go into the room to the south?
Yes.
All right.
Last time I went in a room with noises and then I ran into a crawdad. A giant crawdad.
You open the door. It looks like a kitchen.
This one could be a giant snake.
Let me get the official description.
And I would get slimed.
Shimber, seeing it was a kitchen, would step forward.
All right, let me get it. I mean, obviously, this is where food is prepared. As you look around, you see all the food in the cupboards it looks rotten, doesn't look good. But the fruits and vegetables that seemingly were grown in the previous room look good. And they're being prepared. There's different stages of preparation. A ready-made snack of watermelon sits on the table. And he is, Ernie says, "Oh, you've accompanied. Are you sure I couldn't interest you in a snack? I have some watermelon cut up here. Would anyone like some fresh watermelon?"
You said something about drinks?
"Oh, drinks." And she picks up a kettle and pours a cup, and here you go. Spot of tea.
I would grab his arm gently and say, "Maybe we shouldn't eat anything," and I'll point to the glyphs. I'll kind of like.
Yeah, you look to the left and you point to the ground and you see the circle with the line coming off of it, glyph in the floor.
It may be causing us to see what we want to see, or it could be some other.
Do you have a darker liquid, maybe in a bottle?
Oh my! We might have something. Hold on, let me get the kids something. And she, here you go, children. And she pours these tiny teacups full of a little. Thank you, Ernie.
Do they drink it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they reach over and they grab a piece of watermelon.
Luna looks very healthy.
Who hasn't had a turn in a while?
Wednesday Adams.
Olak, what are you doing?
Alright, so glyphs have been pointed out. I think I'm going to hop back out into the hallway.
One more thing to point out before you do that. On the table, there's a piece of paper. Yeah, just a nice 8 by 11 piece of paper with some stuff. There's writing on it. I mean, you were standing right in front of it, so.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a piece of paper with writing on it, I will try to read the writing.
Yeah, it's it says Ernie's Blueberry Cobbler. And let's see, show players. There.
Anything suspicious?
Yeah. But Olak's reading it, so I'll let him figure it out.
Why is there something?
I'll let you read that while I refill my glass.
Yes, there is. Interesting.
Forty filling, 40 crust.
Huh.
Place the filling.
Did you notice, Ken, what's missing?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Every H.
Every H is gone.
Except
for
for
the-
handout.
Except for the handout.
Except for handout. Well,
Alright,
that's
the title.
that's the title of the document.
And I'll get myself a piece of this.
Oh,
Remaining ingredients.
Missing
for
any
two
other
crust.
letters, are we?
I don't see
I
any.
don't, yeah. Debatter.
All right. So as you talk amongst yourself, and you said, "There's a letter missing from this, right?" I think I heard you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, where they left out all the H's,
except in handout.
and as you say that, Ernie says, "I'm sorry. What did you say?" "Well, your recipe here is missing all the H's." "Oh, yeah. Zertes says when someone says that, I'm supposed to give them this." And she looks around and she pulls out this stone tablet that's about 18 inches square. And in it, right in the middle of it, has a capital H.
Okay.
And she handed it to Olak?
Yep.
I will take it, but with my mage hand.
Okay.
Hold on, let me make sure actually. Yes, I do have that prepared. Okay, yes, I'll take it with my mage hand.
It seems like Mage Hand's a cantrip.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
Wizards can swap out their cantrips.
really. Yeah, you take it. It's now floating in your Mage Hand.
Alright, it's just
It's
like
probably-
a stone tablet.
Inch thick, piece of stone with an H etched in it. That's it.
Don't believe you.
And so
Say,
So
I
you-
say,
you.
put the paper on the tablet.
Yeah.
Good idea.
There's no trick there. All right. The trick was you figured out the riddle. You got the tablet. So
You are now the proud owner of H.
yeah. This room is sponsored by the letter H. Gloin, you haven't said much.
I'm out in the hallway.
Yeah.
I'm
You're probably peeking around the corner at least. And Ruckus.
kind of interested by the ruckus in the other ruckus room.
Yeah, what did you say it sounded like?
A whirling, a sound.
Like wind or water?
Wind.
Wow. That's piqued my interest. Since I'm fond of weather patterns.
Excuse me, Luna. Yeah, okay, Ernie. And she moves and she opens up and pulls out a bottle. And here you go. Maybe you'd appreciate some of this. It looks like some sort of spirit.
You'll gladly accept it.
Yeah, it's a wine of pretty good taste. Anyone else like a drink? The kettle's hot.
Food seems good. I haven't died yet.
You sure?
Well, isn't there a song "Watermelon Wine" or what's the song? There's a
Down the
pop.
tea hall. Old dogs and children and watermelon wine.
No, but that's fun. There's a pop song in the last year. Cherry wine or something like that. You guys...
No idea.
Oh, all right.
Not saying you're wrong.
Watermelon wine.
I don't know it.
Old dogs and children, watermelon.
That's your other character? This is Gloin, not Phil.
One can know some old songs.
Sure you can. You were hanging out with Phil and singing them together. Sure. Okay. Ruckus and Gloin.
We've never met.
Oh. No? You lived in the same town. You bet. You certainly
One
met.
is definitely mad.
I never met.
Oh, Ruckus. Or
Ruckus
these
yeah.
Yeah.
not since before this adventure anyway, yeah. So there is a sound coming from the room to the north. What are you doing?
Boy, that's awful tempting.
I'm gonna put my ear to it. I'm gonna get right up to it.
Oh, you walk up to the door. You put your ear to it. You feel a vibration. You hear this, and this stuff is rattling as it seems to be. And after a second, something hits the door and bounces off of it.
Like there's a tornado in there or something.
That's bizarre.
Yeah, I don't think I want to go in there though.
Ruckus, what are you
Sucked in.
thinking? You're
What?
thinking something.
Well, again, his origin is Ruckus Stormfront was this tempestuous weather magic. It's really got him curious.
So you move up to the door.
Think of what you might learn by going in there.
I might learn that I got a piano in the face.
I know. Curiosity.
Are you adventurers or what?
So it's
I'd never done
single door, double door
It looks like a double door.
that opens which way?
I'm surprised it hasn't already opened. I described the other one as Star Trek. Whoosh.
Oh, it just whooshed when
There's a panel, and you just would touch it, and it would open.
All right, Glenn, stand back. I got to see what this is.
Okay, so I moved to the side a little bit. No, not back, side. There we go.
All right, and so you touch your hand to the wall, and you take a quick step back, whoosh,
Okay.
and let's see what's in there. Oh yeah, there's a storm in there. It's kind of there's like a tornado in there. The air is moving. Particles are swirling in the air.
Cool.
There's UP3. What word was that?
A lot of items flying around the room. Seems like a storm raging. Strong wind carries baubles and trinkets.
Why would a windstorm be inside there doing what? Who created this?
Captain Zertes.
Why?
Is it third? Yeah. I'm gonna cast third level Dispel Magic. Any
Okay.
spell third level or lower ends. Can we keep reading?
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it works. Yeah, so the wind stops and stuff starts falling to the ground, and let's see if something falls on the ground in front of you. Roll me a d10.
9.
9! A bright red potion in a bottle. You are healed for 2d4 plus 2 hit points. Sadly, you didn't need it.
Oh, so I just
I mean, you hadn't taken damage.
yeah. Oh, so it was like poof, it
Yeah, well,
spilled on me.
I ain't taking damage. I'm right there.
well, you moved to the side.
I'm as close to it as he is, unless you're saying it came out in the hallway.
It didn't affect you. It affected him. He was
Okay.
the one.
Okay. I could have taken damage too. There was some bad stuff on there, so
Sadly,
so something just like a bottle like broke against me and
Yeah. This they don't have a clean version of this room. So as you move in, as you stand in the doorway, as things have calmed down, you'll see that there's a bottle on the middle of the floor, with a stopper out of it. Also, another glyph, a triangle with a dot in it.
okay. So I will pick up the bottle.
Yep.
and give it a little sort of smell.
You smell. You know the smell right after you have a fresh rain and the dust comes up. Right. It smells like that.
The storm in a bottle. Storm in a bottle.
That's a thing.
Apparently, you just found one.
Well, I dispelled. Okay, is there liquid in it?
No. It seems empty.
Is there a lid or a stopper?
Give
around
me
it?
a investigation.
15.
Oh yeah. So you look around there's a lot of refuse all over, but right there seems to be a stopper that seems just about the same size as this
Okay.
bottle.
So,
And as you do, you get close to it, like sucks it to the top of the.
I pointed. Okay, wait. I gotta move back near the door. Point it away from me. And start to pull the stopper.
Yeah.
up
Well,
and get
let's just see how many rounds your what is it? Remove magic. What was it called?
Dispel.
Dispel magic. Dispel magic lasts 2 rounds. So you open it about, and you notice as you put the stopper in, it sucked it in, and as you do,
close it.
yeah,
So it
yeah,
started to happen again.
yeah.
Cool.
So now you got a nice.
I'm
neat
totally
little
kidding.
gem.
Well,
Yeah.
and you're in the middle of the room, right?
Yeah.
So you look, and there's shelves around, right, and there's some broken stuff here and there. Give me a perception check.
So can I move in the room?
You sure can.
And can I do?
19.
19. Well, you go ahead, Gloin, or Leonard.
Oh, perception.
So you can make things faster if you just roll a d20. Just it should be quick. There you go.
What?
It's an 11. All right. Thankfully, those don't matter as much, and it's still 11. So you notice there's stuff around the floor. Why don't you give me another D10? Why don't you give me a D10 also?
I got a 6.
Seems really wants to roll real dice for front numbers.
Well, it's faster.
One.
That's really that is the only reason is it is way faster. 1 and a 6.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 1. All right, so you see an urn full of ashes. That's what you find. Gloin finds, and 6, a small cast iron bell.
Do you ring it?
Yeah. I would.
Of course you would. And so, for the next 10 minutes, the effects of the spell are centered around you, but it doesn't.
Spell silence.
The spell silence. So now you can't speak for the next 10 minutes.
Is there like, okay. Yeah.
So you start to ring it, and then it goes silent, even though you're ringing it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
And
look this up.
you know how your ears pop and you have that, and everything went quiet for was it 10 feet around you? For
So
10
I've got an urn and
Oh, it's a silence spell. What's the radius? What's the size of a silent spell?
For the next 10 minutes,
Like 20 feet.
Yikes!
20-foot
God, me too.
sphere.
Yeah.
For the duration, no sound can be created within or pass through the sphere. 20-foot sphere centered on me.
You.
Any creature or object entirely within the sphere is immune to thunder damage, and creatures are deafened while entirely inside it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can't cast a spell that is a
Is it
verbal
radius or
component.
diameter? It's radius, isn't it?
20-foot radius.
Yeah. Yeah. So you hear, Gloin, you started to hear the as you're studying this urn, you open it up and you see ashes in there. You put the lid back on. As you're studying this urn, you hear ding, 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 and then it just stops all of a sudden. You hear a kind of a whining sound in your whistling in your ear, and you look and you realize You can't hear anything.
So now I'm gonna walk back out of the room,
All right.
but where I can still see him, and then I'm gonna try to talk. Not that,
But you can hear
When
your
I get 20
normal
feet away.
ambient noises
Oh,
returning.
so it's centered on him.
Absolutely.
Him, yeah.
Oh my God! I can hear.
okay, but I can't hear him. But you can hear yourself at least.
I can hear myself.
Yeah, but everyone in the room just went quiet. Schindler and
And I walked back over
Olak
there.
and Varinka.
Okay, how about I'm gonna go set the bell in the other room,
Yeah. You put it down?
put it on the floor,
Yeah.
and then walk away from it.
Yeah, it's still on you.
It's stuck on me still.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, I'm gonna go get the bell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it and hope this ends at some point.
Schindler's thinking to himself, "This drink is some good stuff."
I don't know if I don't know.
So there's nothing special about this urn of ashes.
And the little girl goes up to Ernie and says, "Yeah, Ernie, I'm sorry, but we were in that room and we knocked over that bottle, and I'm afraid we caused that all stuff was going crazy. We got out of there as fast as we can. I'm sorry." "Oh dear. But it looks like they fixed it now. You're okay, Molly."
Fixed it.
Can I get something else besides a stupid urn of ashes?
You're not having good luck with that, huh?
Keep looking.
Would you like to do some detect magic or what is it, identify?
I don't think I have any of those.
I'm sure it does something because all the items on that list do something. You just don't know what it does yet.
I've been trying to close it quick because I don't want
Yeah.
them to.
No, we're good.
Okay, so you gotta keep
We
it.
probably
You
don't
got,
want to find that
are you
stuff.
gonna keep it or put it back?
I'm going to put it back.
All right, you put the urn back. Okay, so that's a good turn for you guys. Varinka, Olak, Schindler. At some point, you were talking to these, and everything went quiet there for a second, 5 seconds.
Did anyone else notice that?
That's why Schindler
Yeah.
was staring at
I'll
his drink.
investigate it.
You step out and
Awesome.
you see Ruckus kind of going back and forth, and as he comes closer, he gets within 20 feet. Everything goes quiet, and he takes a step back and he says, "Sorry, I'm sorry."
But we can't hear him saying sorry.
But you just see him holding his hands up, kind of saying,
Spell magic's third level. I don't know that I want to burn another one of those.
Well, it probably has a verbal component, so you can't.
Oh, you're probably right. Probably bet a lot of my spells do.
"Mm-hmm."
Yeah, like 99% of them do.
I mean, I could dispel the magic for you, but I think it's nice having you be quiet for a while.
We're kind of open here.
This is a nightmare for Mr. Charm. Oh my God, I can't talk.
Schindler, what are you doing?
It is verbal. You're right, so I can't do it.
Looks like we got some cucumbers there. Some
Verbal. Oh my God.
Celery, maybe.
Schindler would say to Ernie, "Oh, this drink is lovely. Say, where around here does Captain Zertes, or where are Captain Zertes' quarters around here?
Yeah,
Surely,
he has quarters in the lower level,
yeah.
but I haven't seen him in a long, long time.
Captain Zertes or her, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen her.
Yeah,
Her in a long
Just
time.
making sure I don't know.
Yeah, I did. I used the wrong one. I might have. I haven't seen her in a long, long time.
Well, that works.
All my spells have a verbal component except Thunderclap, which wouldn't work anyway.
Well, you wouldn't take damage from it.
No, it wouldn't work because the thunder wouldn't do anything. The thunder emanates from me. So nothing happens.
They're smart. They played that well. Yeah. Yeah, Schindler would say, "Yeah, with seeing all these windows, I'm not surprised." So, what's the? Well, we have some business with the captain. What's the best way to?
I don't know. You could go to his room, but I haven't seen her in a very long. I keep making dinners, but he doesn't eat them. She doesn't eat them.
Really? That's curious.
So.
Zertes dead?
No, didn't say that. Ernie didn't say that.
Ernie says he hasn't seen her. She hasn't seen her. And she doesn't eat her meals.
True. Doesn't mean that the captain's dead.
Or in zombie land, or in a coma, or something.
Brinka, what do you think?
So the captain's on a lower deck. Is not that you would know that because you couldn't hear.
Yeah, we're
But-
ignoring him for now. So how are we going to get down to the lower deck? How do you get down the lower deck, Ernie?
Oh, you have to go through the bridge.
Where's the bridge?
Well, it's that way.
Up?
No, through the door.
What door? That door right where Varinka is?
Yes.
Franka, open the door.
Yeah, Varinka, open the door.
Varinka.
Rinka will open the door.
So you put your hand on the panel, kind of like you've done on the other doors, but this time instead of turning green and opening, it turns red.
Just by touching it.
Yeah. Indicating it's locked.
Where's your unlock spell?
I should have taken knock.
Knock.
He's the one with knock.
Glowing? You're in the other room. Have you moved out?
Yes.
And you, for a moment, you get in the silence and you kind of dash away from Olak so you can hear yourself think.
Ruckus.
Stay over there.
Everyone moves out to the
It'll
hallway.
wear off
Yep.
eventually.
Yeah.
Olak, yes?
He's
Ruckus is the one with knock.
Fine. I'll cast a spell magic on the idiot.
And how do you have to touch him? Was it something within range?
Oh, 120 feet.
Yeah. So, and all of a sudden you can hear yourself think again.
God. Oh, thank you, Glowing. Oh, that was torture. That was
Whoa,
2
wait a
minutes of
minute.
pure hell.
But you still have the bell.
I will.
Hold the thing in the
Yeah, I was
bell.
gonna say, like put a rag or a string or something on it so it doesn't ring, and stuff it in the pack, but make sure it's.
And your pouch, you're going to keep it?
I can keep it, but I'm gonna make sure it's well padded so it
Free
doesn't
silence?
just
Yeah.
ding all by itself.
We'll be using that.
Well, it rendered me pretty useless as a sorcerer. So
All
I
right.
could think of throw at somebody else, maybe.
So I'm casting it
You're
dispel
talking too
magic
much.
at the
You're
lowest
just-
level, which is.
Yeah. I mean, you dispel magic
I
on.
accidentally cast it as a 5th level spell.
Oh, okay, yeah. You didn't. You fix it. That's fine. But you still have a locked door. What are you going to do about that?
I will. Let's see.
You move forward. You move up to the door.
Well, I just have to be within 60 feet of it. A target held shut by a mundane lock or is stuck or barred becomes unlocked, unstuck, or unbarred.
You cast knock.
Yes.
All right.
So I don't know if that's.
Huge knock, and everyone takes a step back and clasps their ear. Coming, you hear the kids all, ah! What was that, Ernie?
Oh. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, down at the bottom. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Ernie peeks her. He goes, "You could have asked. I had a key." The door slides open, and you. Let's see.
You could have asked.
like the radiation symbol on the floor.
So this is it's like she said. It looks there's a chair in front of some alien-looking plastic diagrams and buttons.
20,000
There-
legs under the sea.
there's again, you can see through the wall to the outside.
That's why I asked earlier if it was making a pinging noise.
Come on. And you couldn't hear it.
Not at the time.
Not that we know what it is anyway.
No.
There's 2 hatches. This one is open. This one is closed. It says there's a down stairwell, which I wish they would have done this opposite. There's stairwells underneath this hatch. I'll just tell you that.
And she told us the captain's hanging out down below somewhere.
First of all, I guess, do you move in? Do you move into the room?
Huh?
Sure.
All right. Olek is like, yes.
Where's the crew?
We just met the crew.
Yeah, he's beelining it to something mechanical looking.
Yeah, I mean, you can step right here.
Step
Sure.
right up.
There's actually literally one step. So I don't know what's a step, 8 inches, 9 inches up to a platform, and there's a pair of looks like 2 mechanical looking things. Almost looks like a cell phone. A joystick.
What's a cell phone?
Yeah, he's
And a Game Boy.
he's gonna try to figure out what this does.
Yeah, you
Oh,
should definitely
boy.
put the dials.
Here we go.
You gotta start playing with stuff.
Do it.
Yep.
All right. Give me an
Torpedo one away.
intelligence check.
Survival check.
Not the ship.
Intelligence.
Sure.
What about investigation?
Investigation. Okay.
Service
Well, that's a
right.
16.
Yeah. I mean, you put your hand on the joystick and it moves left to right. Right. It doesn't pull up. You figure that it moves around and nothing happens. There's some dials and wads, and you kind of look at them. Some of them depress in, some of them turn. You get a sense of how the buttons and knobs and the joystick work, at least move. You don't know what they do, but they can be moved.
Is there a big
Yeah.
red button?
Tactile feedback.
All right. How about Glenn? What are you doing?
I don't want to touch anything. You've already gotten in trouble with the silent spell, and
Olak's touching everything.
Olek's up there touching everything.
Oh, and he's gonna start dismantling pretty soon.
Oh my god. You're going to kill us.
All right.
So you don't stay in the hall. Let's start with that.
Yeah, so I move in. So is there? So there's a hatch that's open.
Yep.
Is there
And
stairs
you-
going down?
No, here there isn't. And I think this is a problem with the module. You look down, you can see some 10 feet down, there's another floor. What you do sense is heat. You can sense heat coming from the lower level.
Okay, so I go to the other hatch. Is there a ladder going down?
On this
No.
one, no.
Okay, so I go to the other
The
hatch.
other hatch. What you see here is a metal. It looks like a lid, and in the middle of the lid, there's some circular thing, like a wheel, like the ship's wheel,
Okay.
but it's made out of metal.
So I try turning the wheel.
You turn it one way and it stops. You turn it the other, and it breaks free. And you kind of spin it
Okay.
and spin it, and eventually you hear as it opens up, and there's a ladder going. I guess a ladder makes more sense to me. A ladder going down. I think it's drawn as a spiral staircase. Would you like to go down there?
Hey guys, there's a ladder here.
And before we get there, we're going to go back to Schindler. And Ernie says, oh, if you're going down there, would you take the cobbler with you?
Oh, of course.
And she goes and fetches a plate, a bowl of the steaming hot blueberry cobbler,
gonna make it.
syrupy,
I
with
was just, Shimber's about to ask, could I have one as well? Is there enough?
there should be enough. And she'll go back, and it's a much smaller container, right? Because it was this one for just Zertes, and it's this one as a portion for you. I need enough for the children.
Oh, fair enough.
And you have Tupperware.
So now you're carrying a big bowl and another one kind of, and you're
kind of, yeah. Yeah.
As you walk in, everyone looks at you and you're eating.
Yep.
You probably tuck the bottle under your other arm.
Hungry.
Varinka,
Or is it Schindler that asked got the cobbler?
Yeah.
So Schindler
Varinka,
asked, yeah.
what are you doing?
Well, I'm summoning my echo, and then I'm gonna send him down the hole.
Sure. You set him down, and it's seemingly a storage space. You see some barrels. I'll move us all to the next map. I think everyone will go with you eventually, so we'll do that all at once. But I do want to point out there's another glyph that looks like a pitchfork.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Begrudgingly, does Olak relent and go down?
I don't think so. I think he's gonna pull out his tinker's tools and start
Hey.
digging into things.
Hey,
This is very interesting. It's like his robot.
Yeah, but we're guests here. Don't start tearing stuff apart. Come on.
Maybe the captain could tell you how it works.
While it still works, stop.
That's what Schindler would tell him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll ask.
And Gloin would say, "Hey guys, there's stairs here."
I'm sure the captain will.
Maybe if you don't break stuff, maybe he's got some spare parts.
Okay. I'll wait.
I mean, it's not like we just go barging around taking stuff. Oh, wait.
All right, Varinka, you came down this way. I suspect everyone else came down this way. Gloin, probably followed by Shimber, and Ruckus was dragging along Olak. Shimber, these casks catch your eye. They look like wine barrels.
Oh, excellent. Zertes has such good taste. Are there like spigots in the front?
Oh yeah, I mean that's how they're drawn.
Well, I mean my bowl would be empty by now.
Oh sure.
So open it up just a crack and see what comes out.
And that pinkish fluid, bloop, and it has a really strong smell to it, like gasoline, some sort of.
It's not what I was expecting.
I assume you turn it right off.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it would have been just a little bit to see what comes out.
And you hear Varinka say, "I bet you that's really strong." Do you drink it? What would Shimber do?
What would Schindler do? If it smells if it doesn't smell like alcohol, you probably wouldn't drink it.
It smells more like it belongs
By the
in a
way-
lantern.
In your
Yeah.
D&D Beyond account, you use a different. Can I put this picture in your D&D Beyond account?
Yeah, I suppose so. That is a younger Schindler than I used in mine.
Yeah.
So yeah, sure.
All right. Now, Varinka, as you stand there next to that door, you hear a low vibration noise, and that door is very hot. Olak, you come down. This room's not nearly as interesting.
No, it's not. Is there at least windows so we can see outside?
Nope.
Well, the floor's made of metal. Look at the screws in the floor. Ooh.
Screws.
Don't take any. Just look at them.
Sounds
Hey guys,
like
this door is hot.
then open it up.
Wait.
Well, my echo can open it up if you guys stand back.
Okay.
All right. Olak will stand off to the side.
Schindler would pour the liquid on the floor.
Yeah, a little puddle.
Yeah.
Maybe a little fizz and fume, but yeah. All right, you open the door,
Yeah.
and there's a whoosh of air. Hot air fills the room as there's two mechanical contraptions on either side. There's
What did that sound like?
You just want to hear him say it.
Yep.
oh, and there's something kind of metallic floating somewhere in the not so far.
See, Olak, there's exciting stuff.
Well,
down there.
Olak doesn't know it yet.
Well, it would be remarking to Olak, like, see, Olak, there's exciting stuff down there.
So you move, or your echo move. What are you doing?
Yeah, Echo's in front.
Yeah, it takes about 3 steps forward, and then there's an arc of lightning between the two mechanical structures that flows through there. You can make a dexterity check, but this is for example's sake, as it gets zapped. Right, it only needs 1 point of damage. Right, so, bzzzt. Yeah, but half the damage is still 1, so it's gone.
So there's like a constant arc there?
No,
or it zapped when Echo walked through?
when this thing moved in the middle of it.
Oh, okay. Well, glad you sent Echo.
I'm not sure I should have done that with what is mostly a mirage, but it has a physical presence, so.
I will talk to I'll say to Olak, hey, did you turn anything on when you were upstairs?
Olak steps up.
I mean, I don't think so.
Yeah, as you kind of lie. I did. You did press buttons. You did turn knobs.
Right, but I put everything back exactly how it was.
Yeah, I mean, a car, you
sure
turn a thing.
Just, on-off buttons that you push them once and it's on for forever.
and you would see some movement dashing across the hall. Is this thing floating, which you would recognize as was it Monodrone?
Modron.
Oh yeah.
No, Modron is the race.
Oh.
Yeah. No, it's an original mini version 1.
Yeah, mini version 1 looked nothing like this.
Well, yeah, but that's the the image in my head I got.
Yeah, it is. But your Varinka would look like that is nothing like what you built.
That's a nice shiny copper one. Yours was made out of like scraps and forks.
An iron skillet for its back or head or something.
I used the tools at my disposal.
Yep.
But that's definitely the original intent.
It seems frantically buzzing around and doing stuff.
Trying to fix what Olak did.
It moves fast.
And it's flying, right?
Oh yeah, it's fluttering around.
Well, how are you supposed to? I thought Zertes was down here. For quarters.
And didn't they say they put the food here?
They said they put it in his quarters.
Or rather, his door. She says she hasn't seen her for a long time. Where is Zertes' quarters? She said they were down here.
We should go investigate.
Well, I don't want to get zapped.
Well, there's a catch-22, isn't there?
Oh. Alright, did Olak notice where Varinka's
It's
thing?
kind of right here in the middle.
Yeah, alright. Hopefully this is not a bad idea. I'm gonna Misty Step 30 feet.
Ooh.
Bamf. Yeah, I'll put you on the other
So-
side. You move up to the door and you bamf across. Yeah, you're fine.
Still alive? Great.
Yep. This thing kind of looks at you, and it's like he doesn't have time for you. He's got
Yeah.
other problems.
I'm gonna pop Minnie out of the bag of holding.
Nice.
Try to blend in.
Well, and
Maybe he won't
he's
notice.
now a tri-drone, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we haven't changed the picture, but he doesn't look like this anymore.
No, he's got much more pointy. He's got 3 arms now. No wings, sadly.
And he looks at you, and he kind of looks around, and he kind of looks at the mechanical stuff, and he kind of looks at it more closely. And the guy starts to go past, and then he does a double take and he stops. And it's like they talk. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, boop. And Minnie kind of nods and then starts moving here and working on something.
All right, I'm gonna watch Minnie for a while and see what he does.
Oh yeah,
'cause I'm
you're just
curious.
lost in all that, right?
Yeah, I've forgotten about the people behind me.
Yeah, Varinka, do you actually move forward?
Move to that, yes, to that one. And then I'm going to summon my Echo 15 feet ahead.
Yeah, your echo, as soon as it appears, the lightning strikes again.
All right. Well,
Bzzzt. Oh, sorry.
it's all right. Well, I will take the rest of my movement and run through.
Yeah, so I need you to make a dexterity check. Yeah, so you get about halfway through and that electricity zaps you, and you take 21 points of electric damage, lightning damage.
Absorb elements.
I mean, you failed your save.
What did
And feeling that I was going to do that, I used my reaction to Chronal Shift and re-roll that.
Okay.
And I'm probably still going to fail. Much better.
Yeah. So as you sense you're about ready to take the full force of this, you Chronal Shift and you only take half, so you're down to 10 points of damage.
Did Ken say something too?
Ken is completely
He
distracted.
Can use, absorb elements.
He actually looks back at Varinka lighting up with electricity, and he just says, whatever. This is much more interesting.
My hair's all frizzy.
Ruckus or Shimber?
Shimber would fall over Inca and
He's really just gonna go take it.
Yeah, dexterity check.
I complete my movement.
okay. So I rolled 2 because I used my luck and it still didn't do very well. 12.
Yeah, that's not enough. As you take 23 points of lightning damage. Where would you like to end up?
I was hoping my luck would. Not between them.
Yeah, up here somewhere, right? Ruckus, Gloin?
So I might
Yeah.
yell at Oleg, "Hey, can you turn the lightning off?" And
Maybe. I don't know. All right, I'll help. I'll look around these things and see if I can figure out what's causing them to.
There's all sorts of knobs and dials and levers.
It's going to end very poorly.
All right.
But you have no idea what they do.
Yeah. So, all right. In my infinite wisdom, I will go up to Minnie, raise the question as simply as I can, and see if Minnie will point to what I should push to turn off the lightning.
And he as you say, hey, how do we turn this off so they don't get zapped? And he points at a knob, and then he points at another knob, and he points at it's like, and then he just starts. Then he puts his hands on either side of his head as there's constant. It's like it's broken. Right? There's so many things to do to get this thing right. As these things are just buzzing around. I picture like a cartoon, right? It goes here, it goes here.
Yeah. I'm not sure I can turn it off.
I'm not going through that.
Okay.
you might want to fly through there as a dragon if you have to.
The wings out. It's got
Connecting.
Just connect the circuit directly. Yeah.
Probably not magical.
Electricity. Well, fire is. Electricity probably is too.
It is in nature, but this is mechanically produced. Well, you wouldn't know
I
that.
don't know.
What do you know?
Where's Schindler's attention right now?
At you.
Where is Shimmer?
I'm
Right
standing
there.
right there.
Yeah. All right.
Staring at the two of you, wondering why
How'd
you're...
Shimmer get over there?
He ran
and he
through
took
it. He just took it.
Good for him.
All right. Ruckus is going to run through it.
You take a couple steps. You run. And you know what? You decide to jump. You think, maybe that was it. And you get about here. Dexterity.
It's a dex.
We're looking for a 15 here.
Dex save? Or I guess it doesn't.
Well, it would have mattered for me if it was a saving throw or not. But you said it wasn't.
No, it was a dexterity check.
It was
13.
a check.
13? Yeah, that didn't pass. You took...
I will use my flash of genius to let you add +3 to your ability check.
Would you say 13?
You save it for Gloin.
Save it for
A long time going
fine.
through there.
Yeah.
I'll just sit
You
right
took
here,
19
guys.
points of lightning damage.
I took 10 points of lightning damage
Because...
I'm resistant to it.
Resistant to it. Because I said it wasn't magical. I said the source wasn't magical.
It has nothing to do with the were shark.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a natural ability of mine.
Nice. Great. No, good. Everyone else is
Part of
across.
Part of my strong
Ruckus
heritage.
is... They're all going, come on, Gloin! It won't kill you!
You don't even know if she's down here. You go, if she's down there, I'll think about it.
I've had worse tingles in my life.
All right,
You have no clue.
I'm going to ask Franka where I should put Gloin.
Oh.
Vrinka, where should Olak put Gloin?
Right in the center.
I'd say right on that vent.
Oh, the one right next to us?
Yes.
All right, I'll cast Vortex Warp on Gloin
What?
and teleport him onto the vent.
And as you're shaking your head, no, you open your eyes and then say, crap, how'd I get here?
You can choose to not fail the saving throw if you want to, fight it.
You feel your stuff starting to apparate or to particles separate. And
Yeah, disapparate.
I don't even react. I don't.
yeah, you say crap and just let it happen. All right.
So
So,
we gotta get back through that,
Again, this all looks mechanical. There's some crates. There's stuff whirring. There's lights blinking. And off to the side, Olak in particular, you notice there's a much bigger Modron.
Whoa.
And another one of the quadrones. That's not a mini. That's a quadrone. You monodrone. This is actually a bigger version.
Minnie's next form.
Oh, and they're speaking. There's some audible component to them, but it's gibberish. Where'd I put it?
Like, is it beeps and boops, or is it
No, it's actual words. You hear these guys saying actual words. Here it is. They talk laughter, lattice, lampoon, lower. They look at each other, laden, and they move on to the next part. Labyrinthian, label.
They like their elves.
Show players. Now you should be able to see it. And then just continue these words.
I love the last sentence. Lopsided lounge lizards love lies loosely levered.
Do 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 do. Is that what it is?
That's the line. He says, "I am the Modron Man."
Modron Man.
Yes.
Yeah, he does.
The walks. Do you keep moving in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Does Minnie come with us?
Well, no. I would. So as you start to walk away, Olak, Minnie continues to do work, right? So unless you tell him to come with you, he's gonna.
I'll tell him to come along. With us.
And he like reluctantly, because he keeps looking back, like, but that needs fixed. And he goes to tell the other Modron, and that Modron says, "Loverly."
I don't know, if you left him here, maybe he'd learn stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Loosen. Bzz. This one's a little bit slower. As its arms reach out 5 different ways and connect to the thing. It does something for a while. There's whirring and buzzing, and it moves on. Lateral. Oh, in the middle of the room, you do notice another glyph.
Yeah.
An arrowish pointing down.
Were any of these characters in the spaceship adventure 2 years ago, or whatever that was? So,
Excellent. I love it. This character wasn't there, but no.
I wasn't. But I was just wondering if any of the, because I'm just thinking. I mean, this kind of mechanical
One,
stuff
you were there.
for
Barrier Peaks.
okay, because otherwise, all this metal stuff is completely foreign to us.
Completely alien. You have seen similar in the Barrier Peaks. This strongly reminds you of that.
Yeah. Sort of.
Because
This seems much more mechanical, but you remember the lower levels of that ship.
Yeah.
It was mechanical like this.
Yeah.
but the rest,
Actually, in between levels.
yeah, but the rest of us are from the world of iron and steam, and that's about as advanced as it gets, right?
And magic, but yeah.
Yeah. But this is
Spelljammer is coming.
That module.
It is, yeah, it is a module. Basically, D&D in space.
yeah. But even the idea of like you push a button and you turn a knob and it makes something happen way over there,
Yeah.
or electricity is all kind of
That's all foreign to you.
yeah. So we don't even have.
But there's another glyph with the arrow pointing down.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, we're looking for Zertes.
Yeah.
You press forward?
I guess we could try to ask the drones, like Zertes, and point. Do we get any kind of reaction out of them?
Let us.
No.
Leprosy.
I don't know what we expected. Okay.
Lunacy?
Lunacy.
So they don't mind us. They don't care that we're walking.
They are obviously eagerly, anxiously maintaining this engine room. And it's extremely warm in here. Vibrations and there's a door.
So we're okay.
Frank, open the door.
Is the door hot?
No, not comparatively.
All right, I'll open it.
You open the door.
Let me see Zertes' skeleton.
Could be.
All right. These appear to be the captain's quarters. Bed in this room, 15 feet across, circular, has sat unused for quite some time. A stuffed likeness of a flump sits upon it.
Of a what?
A flump.
Flump.
A flump. So I'm jumping over to Google. I'm going to type in FLUMPH. That's a flump.
Aww.
They're cute.
Flump. Very cute
Cute
little creature.
jellyfish thing.
Yeah, kind of. That's the wrong one. This is where I want to be. Do you move in? I assume everyone
Yep.
And the flump is where?
on the bed.
It's a stuffed flump, right?
Yeah,
Like,
Is that or
seemingly.
like taxidermied? Or like plush?
Would you like to go poke it?
Yeah.
What does it look like it's made of? Fabric? Or
I think it says it's stuffed.
my
A
question-
stuffed likeness of a flump sits atop
like
the bed.
this. Okay, so it's like a toy.
it's a teddy bear?
Yeah.
A large desk sits in this room.
Where is Zertes? We've been through the entire ship and she's not here.
This it has this I need to show you. At the very end of the ship is this structure, and across it's like a doorway. Across the top there are double row. There's those glyphs across the top with 18-inch depressions underneath it, and I'll show you a picture.
Oh.
About the size of the K tablet he was given?
Who received a K tablet?
Or H?
H tablet.
Oh, it was H? Oh, okay. Olak, or
Ah.
wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't.
But it
think
didn't look
that's
like
it.
any of these.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what this is.
I mean, you that thought comes to your mind, and it is the same size as the depression.
Okay.
So
But it was an H, so it didn't match any of these.
That's right.
Uh, one of these is an H. It's a riddle. It says the stupid pirate captain.
Boy. So yeah, so we saw most of these. Oh, and one of them's repeated. We saw most of these throughout the ship. So you think it's like
Shimber's not smart enough to figure this out.
it's an
but,
anagram for a word?
but I'll put this way. Each room has a letter.
Yeah.
This is what I'm thinking above the table.
Yeah.
Each room has a letter. So, for instance, we got the H in the kitchen, and it was the magnifying glass looking symbol. So I'm guessing H is the magnifying glass. L would be the arrow down because that was in that room. So if to somehow,
So there were 5 or 6 more that we missed that we didn't find.
yeah. So we have to go back and figure out how to get each of these
Oh.
tablets.
And Mrs. Potts gave it to you when you figured out that the H was missing in that piece of paper.
Yeah.
Yep.
So each room,
And it may be that she knows where each, or the kids,
or maybe we didn't read the plaques carefully enough, or
need to read. I'm sure the
other
plaques are
stuff.
Yep.
the plaques are probably the clue for that room. So
There's also something else that's missing. Upstairs there was 7 glyphs upstairs, but I'm sorry, 6, but 5 is missing. The 5th one is missing.
The fifth, wait,
So
Okay.
Fifth
there's
element is
UP1. UP1 was the X with the 2 dots.
we saw.
UP2 was the circle with a dot in the middle.
No,
UP4.
you
is-
found all of
I
them.
wrote that.
You found
I
all
wrote
the
them
glyphs.
I
down.
don't remember seeing 5.
There was no 5.
Which glyph is 5?
The
Don't
arrow,
know.
There is no 5.
the
Wait,
arrow, hang
I
on,
never saw UP5.
you talk, okay, but the arrow pointing down, we just passed that on this
Yeah,
floor,
there's
didn't
only
we?
one.
LP.
What's that? No.
That's LP though, not UP.
Well,
Well,
it-
he's talking.
That's his
He's
notes.
saying there is one that he saw that isn't in this list, which I don't think
No.
it's true.
Above the table, you've seen all these glyphs.
yeah.
There are
Yes,
no
all
more.
Those glyphs are there.
But why is this
5
one
is
twice?
What Noel is saying is that there's one we saw that isn't in this.
I don't think so. So maybe there's a disconnect here somehow, but the glyphs, there's one. You found all the glyphs, and all the glyphs are in this
Okay.
puzzle.
So, And if you're right that each one is a letter, then whatever letter the tree stands for is in there twice.
Yep.
And so maybe somewhere near the glyph in the floor, or in that room at least, there's a clue to what letter belongs in there.
Yeah, so each room will have a clue about what letter it is, and then we'll need to find out how to get the tablet, whether it's asking the teapot lady, Ernie, or...
Which one was in the kitchen? The magnifying glass?
Yeah.
Try putting the H under the magnifying glass. See if something happens.
It
Sure,
sits
try it.
perfectly in the spot. It sits perfectly in the spot.
What's the captain's name again?
Zertes.
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 Okay. Doesn't have an H in it. Okay.
It might if you spelled it Z-H-I-R-T-S.
Okay. Who wants to
Well,
run
I
back
guess we
through
gotta
the
go with
lightning?
adventuring.
Well, apparently we plowed fast up.
Oh,
Too fast.
And at some point you said the letter L out loud,
Yeah.
and another tablet came up, appeared, rose out of the floor, if you would.
Oh, okay.
So you got a tablet for the L as well.
Okay, so I put the L.
Yeah.
Which one was
With
that?
the arrow.
Yeah.
Wait, huh?
Wait, where was that?
Yeah, it was this last room.
You said the letter L?
Yeah, because the monodrones kept saying words that started with L. That was the clue for that room.
Oh. And the tablet popped up out of the floor when you said that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. If we backtrack, when was the next one? On the other side of the lightning?
Yep, they're all on the other side of the lightning.
Crap.
But good job getting to the end of the ship quickly.
Yeah. Oh man.
Good thing Glenn's back here with us.
We didn't see any other way upstairs.
No. The only way back up is through the engines.
All right, let's go.
Send Monodrome back there and help him fix it.
You've got hit points left, right?
Yeah,
You got plenty of hit points. What are you talking about? Healing spells, hit points, diamonds to resurrect. You guys are...
So I could turn into a dragon and melt those two engines.
Oh.
I don't think Olak
No,
would let
no,
you.
don't do that.
I don't think Ola can stop you, though.
hold on.
No, I'm pretty sure he couldn't.
Hold on. Oh, what if we walk over here? Can we fit through there?
No. Absolutely
And
not.
especially not between the wall and the
This
device.
part, no.
No. Okay.
But I could melt a hole through the wall right there.
Not with fire. Not. I'm gonna... DM says no. Sorry. That's not the solution to the puzzle.
I'm not going through there.
You didn't go through
Here for us.
the... You didn't
Yeah,
go...
I know.
You didn't go through that the first time.
Yeah, you got the free pass.
I didn't ask for it. Didn't want it. You guys are all jumpy and in a
Olak,
hurry.
do you take Minnie or you tell him to help out down here?
I'll let him help out down here.
All right. So,
How many can you take with you on a Misty Step?
none.
0.
Shimber, what are you doing?
You're
Another 20 points.
Trying to think. I can teleport, but I don't want to have to.
Oh,
Waste
poor
a spell slot.
spell slot.
It's a 5th level spell slot.
Is it worth 20 points of damage?
That's the question. So that's why I didn't do it last time.
Varinka, what are you doing?
Thinking.
Hey, mate, is there something?
Ruckus, what are you doing?
Well, I'm wondering if there's like a. So I know about lightning.
Yeah,
In
but
nature.
you don't know how to mitigate lightning.
Well, I was just thinking if we could stick something metal.
Hold hands
Yeah.
as you walk across.
If we could stick something metal in there or a pole or something, maybe.
As you hold it.
No.
So
Then it could
who
attract the
took-
lightning into the floor instead
who-
of into us.
Who took Ta's robe?
Strider. No, I think it was Ruckus.
Because I know Strider collected everything.
I think it was Strider.
But Strider didn't necessarily keep everything.
Yeah,
is what I'm
it's on
saying.
the ship in a
Okay.
chest.
Because there are some useful devices in there. Some 10-foot poles and a big metal mirror.
Guys, either you're teleporting across, or you're gonna take a dex check for 20 points of damage.
All right, Misty Step. I'm across.
Bam.
I'm going to summon my Echo,
Yep.
and I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna go through.
What? Can't you switch places with your Echo?
So I have to summon it 15 feet from me. So I can't skip past that.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you're gonna take your dexterity check, right?
Yep. $14.
Isn't enough. We're looking for 15. Unless you're gonna do something about it.
Maybe
Here,
I will.
take a +3.
Oh, okay. I'll take a +3.
All right. You only take 9 points of damage.
Right. Ability check. Okay, cool.
So your echo's on the other side, Brinka. Do you bring it back over with you?
Do not.
Oh, because
It's
you
going
want
to stay there.
Oh, you got yeah. So you can trade places with it later. That's a great idea. Ruckus, what are you doing?
I'll have to heal myself later, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I'm probably just gonna do it. I just want to
Make a
You
run
don't
for it.
all have to go either.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. If you guys want to stay there,
Less mines.
I just say boo,
I agree.
boo.
DM wants to use up all of our health. So,
I'm just saying from a story point of view, for you trying to figure out these puzzles, you want all the help you can get.
I agree.
All right, I'm going. 17.
17. 6 points of damage.
3.
3 points
Hey,
of damage.
You know, I would say before he does that, I would say, hey, maybe there's a way we can short the electrical. So maybe like we connect it with like.
Well, I don't know if Rika knows about that. Olak would be the best person to think of that. Shimber, what are you doing?
Shimber will go across.
All right. Natural 20.
That wasn't me.
that was me.
I mean, I'll take a
Clicking on
natural
things.
20, but...
Well, I quit pushing buttons.
17
I
points
will
of damage.
push
Okay.
all the buttons.
What was the roll you had?
It's 10.
Yeah, it was enough. 17 points of damage. Everyone's looking back at Loin.
You can help out Minnie if you want to stay.
Is it a dex saving throw?
Yes.
I'll turn
not
into
a-
a
Hey.
right.
It's not a saving.
Get out of the way!
It's not a saving throw, right?
No, it's just a dexterity check. It's not a saving
It's
throw.
a check. If it was a saving throw, I would have a +6 instead of a +2.
But when as a dragon, your wings are gonna brush against both those engines.
And maybe I'll short it out.
So you turn in dragon, and try to go across. Give me a dexterity check.
He doesn't have to flap his wings. He could keep them tucked.
Yeah, it's just a +2, so 14 plus 2 is 16.
16. You take 12 points of damage.
12 plus 22 is 34. 34, yeah. Okay.
All right, you're across. Now we can go back into those rooms. All right, moving to the up the stairs. Back to this room. In this room, you notice on the bottom of this platform, there's a series of numbers. I show players series of numbers.
It's another code. It's numbers in the alphabet,
Maybe.
I think.
Make it simple. 1 is A. So that makes sense. So it's a simple 1 through 26 and A through Z.
Yeah.
You have a notepad there.
Yeah.
Since you figured, I'm just gonna say you figured out what it is, right? It's the simple. It says, "What is a pirate's favorite letter?"
Rum. No, it is.
When you say R,
What
a
number is that?
tablet comes out with the letter R on it.
Now just remember, it goes with the trident.
All right.
R trident.
Look at that. A day's imagination business card. Okay.
All right.
R goes with the
Trident.
trident.
Right. Okay.
You look in this room
Go back in where the tornado and the
where
bottle
the
was.
tornado was.
Yeah. What's up with that table?
You're looking at it. What do you see?
Is that table supposed to be
Giant
broken?
oval.
Is it...
What was that, Ken?
It's a giant oval.
Yeah. And what's the giant oval look like?
An eye.
An O.
An O. You say the letter O, and a tablet appears.
Fine, fine. If it looks like a letter, I guess.
O is the triangle.
What are you looking for?
He thought like an eye, like.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's an O.
I see.
Okay. Moving on to the next room.
I'd like to check out that room that's been not explored.
Oh, sure.
What room's that?
You open it up.
EP5 is in there.
You open it up, and it's a latrine. There's a toilet. There's a shower. There's a sink.
I was hoping for a stairwell.
There's
I think the UPs are good room.
There's a stairwell down.
All right.
I wish. No, there is no glyph in here.
Is that a shower?
It is a shower and a toilet paper. I love that. It's on there backwards, but there's toilet paper.
Reagan thinks about taking a shower and says, we just don't have time.
Would you know what a shower is?
It's a good question.
You're
Well,
in
They,
the age of the past.
yeah, I was just saying.
Indoor
Even
waterfall.
well, I don't know. I mean,
no, even Strahd's castle, the luxury suite, was just a big bathtub.
they had indoor and plumbing in Roman times.
All right, this next room.
Plants.
This was UP4. I remember describing it as having a bunch of broken vases, urns, and on the other side there was a plaque, but I don't remember it saying what the plaque said.
We didn't look at the plaque.
You know, not in this room, no.
I don't think the plaque actually says. Oh, it says. It says only one vessel yields the correct answer. Only one vessel, urn, or vase yields
Say urn.
the right answer.
Where are there unbroken vases? Over here on this stand over here?
I would say urn.
You say urn, and nothing happens.
Vase?
U
A letter.
You, nothing. E,
V
V, nothing happens.
one vessel. O, what's it? What letter is a vessel?
We have O already.
Was there a letter that looks like a vessel, like a V U O
B for plants.
A B C D E F G? Okay.
Somehow it knows whether you solve the puzzle or not.
What else is it? Is there any vessels in this room that aren't broken?
Yeah, yeah. There's some
The barrels?
barrels. Right here looks like some sort of vase or planter pot. Yeah. Ernie comes in and says, "Can I bother you for a drink? You seem awful busy. Have you earned? Do you need a drink?
You're offering us more tea?
I certainly have tea if you'd like it." Nothing happens.
Sir, only one. What was the real? Only one vessel.
Has
Urn or vase. Right.
yields the correct answer.
Bottle.
E.
E. E pops up. The
Earn E.
earn
Okay.
E.
So the tree is the E. Okay.
And so the next rune,
Yep. Here we would look at the
Plaques on the
Plaques.
statues, right? Yeah.
underneath each of the pictures is a brass a label that read the following.
danger
The
ahead.
L's look funny. Is it supposed to look like that?
We already have L.
And it's the I and it's is weird, but they're like
I
straight.
should show players. There you go. Ken and
But see how they look?
Oh.
They look bolder, like the L or I.
yeah, that's not it.
That's okay. That's just the screen being weird. Starting at the north and heading clockwise around this room, the paintings are labeled as pieces of a ship.
They're
This is-
in order.
Play dead.
A shark stalks his prey. Yellow sails flying.
You are
over
correct.
their head.
Play dead is what you're supposed to learn from this.
Play dead is the first letter.
Play dead.
Yeah. Play.
So if we lie down,
So yeah, I mean, Schindler would play dead.
Yeah, nothing happens.
We all play dead.
You all play dead, nothing happens. What else is in this room?
is there a dog?
The thing
Oh.
that looks like a dead person.
Piano. Dun, dun,
Or that.
dun, 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 dun.
Nothing happens.
No.
Play dead.
Oh, the notes.
Oh,
D.
yeah. So Schindler would go over and ding, 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 ding.
You with your musical background.
Right.
ding,
You
ding,
would
ding.
know. Yeah.
All right, and what was the letter from this room? This is UP1. B. You get the letter B.
B as in boy.
Deer.
One room left.
Oh no.
Don't skip to the end.
Well, Olak definitely wrote down what we're looking for.
Yeah. All right. This is a riddle.
Dare not leave me behind. I surround the dead. When followed by anger, you will find danger. I'm the beginning and I am the end.
Yeah. Knowing all the other letters, I think Olak might have figured out what the answer to this riddle is.
I surround the dead when followed by anger. Danger. You'll find danger. I am the beginning and I am the end. It's the letter D.
Yes. And a D, a tablet with D comes out.
So D is. And what's the symbol in here?
The O with the dot.
We're in the
Circle.
Okay, the boob.
Okay.
I wonder if Schindler has something to tell you.
It depends what this says. I don't know what it says yet.
Okay, good.
I know Ken has figured it out because he wrote down the order of the symbols. I did
Yeah.
not.
Oh, the order of did we went through the house?
Shimber,
Uh-huh.
I may have naively assumed that we were searching for a human.
Uh-huh. Huh. Well, what would have made you think that? I think you
Because
should...
didn't you say this was like your brother or something?
No.
Well, the affected person is his brother.
Now,
I'm
do we...
alive.
Oh, and that was the H. Was the
Now, do we need to go back to that room before
Absolutely.
Okay, so
Yeah, of course we do.
So Ken, hold on, and let the rest of the group catch up. We're gonna go back to the room and put the letters in order.
All right, we're going to fast forward. If everyone will agree to taking 8 points of damage, we'll just go right there.
Yes, because last
Sure.
time I've taken
As
40
a dragon.
points of damage.
Not me.
Vrika says no. Because you have a way, yes, Vrika, you have a way across. Unless you use a spell slot, you take 8 points of damage and we'll move forward. Unless you use a spell slot or your ability, right? You have the ability.
Yeah, I have the ability.
Spell slot or 8 points?
4.
I took
Yeah.
8
4,
points.
8. 8 points?
Yeah.
8 points. All right, and so we're back to here.
Now, what order are they in the thing?
Oh, hopefully he shows it to us.
And
Okay. So that's B E H.
O
The triangle is O. Behold.
L.
Behold the
Beholder.
Oh, God.
And a portal magically opens in front of you into a room. Well, you don't see. It's a wavy surface, like you could walk through it.
And so what does Olak say to to Shimber?
Dave, can you activate the page?
Yeah.
Are you on good friends with this person?
Friends?
No. Okay, that's a no.
No,
Right.
no. I might have forgotten to tell you. Yeah, Captain Zertes is a beholder.
But
Minor detail.
Small detail. I didn't lie to you. I never told you Zertes was a human.
have you ever run into a beholder that was friendly?
No. That's why we're here.
To find the captain and
To kill Zertes.
Well,
Right?
that's not what you told them.
That's not what we told them.
I mean,
we were here.
yeah. As far as they know, all you have to do is find the stone.
Find the stone.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, if you can find the stone and somehow escape,
That is true.
So we're looking for the stone. We were told Captain Zertek has the stone. We just failed to mention that Captain Zertek is a beholder, and we're gonna have to kill it to get the stone.
likely.
Likely.
Thanks a lot.
And that's where we end our evening.
You're going first.
Everyone picks up Shimmer and throws them in there.
I like where this ended.
Third character, 3 weeks.
You do have another one built up.
Wow.
No.
We'll see what happens next week. Oh, that was fun.
That ended really well. That was a great place to end.
So many spells used.
Next time we see funny symbols, we better be more curious.
How'd you like the puzzle? Was that good? I thought
That was good.
It was
good.
Yeah,
That's
we
good.
just blew past it the first time.
I knew it was a puzzle. I just didn't know
yeah.
what to do with
Wait,
it.
no. Obviously, it was going to be important later.
But we didn't take the hint when we got one of them that we like, oh,
Nope, we did not.
we didn't catch that had anything to do with the symbol on the floor.
That is true. I didn't connect those
The
two.
H with the kitchen, I think it was.
Yeah,
right?
but it appeared when something happened.
Oh,
with
by the way,
Ernest,
the E split in
Yeah.
half, you got 2 tablets, right? Technically.
But it appeared. When did it appear? When you looked at the recipe.
Recipe and the H's
And
were
we said
missing.
And
H
when
is
you
amazing.
declared the H was missing,
That's when it showed up.
that's when
Yeah.
it showed up.
And again, I knew that was going to be, something, but...
But we didn't connect the fact that there's a glyph on the floor, so we should look for other puzzles anyway. But we just kept running past them.
It's okay. It made you use up spell slots, take some health.
See what I said?
Yeah.
The DM wants us
He wants
to
to
use up our
soften us
health.
up a little.
Soften this up, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, not that it matters when you get hit by a disintegration ray.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Do you know what?
Whoever has a disintegration ray.
Your homework for this
Yeah.
week is look up a beholder and learn what it can do.
It's
can
terrifying.
Do many things. We fought a beholder.
You
before.
have fought a beholder once before. I don't know if it's you or Phil,
Wasn't a
but
gold dragon at the time
Didn't-
either.
We
Am I
kind
remember
of
fighting an undead one?
tricked the beholder.
was it?
No.
Was fighting
It was in the mines,
It was in the mines.
and you fought
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
When you do
Alpha
fight,
leaded it
we
off
just
to-
wiped our face in the mud with it.
You were. That was like 6, 7 levels ago.
Yeah.
That was all of us different characters ago.
Yep.
It's the big nasty thing on the. It's not the monster manual. It's on the
Xanthars.
Xanthar.
Xanthars,
manual, yeah.
Because Xanathar is a.
Beholder.
Beholder.
Who sent you on this mission?
They don't know yet.
They don't know yet. All right.
But this is to ultimately to find the healing stone for the
Yeah. Uh-huh.
people that made the ship.
Yeah, sure it is. They just participate in Waterdeep.
End turn. Ending stream. End. And OBS. Turn off.